Pornographic content creator Bonnie Blue was arrested in Bali for, yep, you guessed it, allegedly making explicit adult material, and in Indonesia, that is a serious, serious offense. And if the reporting is correct, she could now be looking at 15 years in jail. We're going to try to make sense of the situation and the potential consequences with an international law attorney. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber.
Okay, how you do? It's Pablo Pickasso. We're gonna cover Bonnie Blue, aka Bonnie. Ew, is she all right? Is she all right? Hold on. So, I don't really watch porn these days, but apparently I've heard about this lady because her claim to fame was trying to have like the Guinness World Record for smashing the most dudes in 12 hours, 24 hours, something like that. Disgusting. Literally, it was like 1,200 or something. She banged like 1,000 dudes in 20 hours, and it was filmed. And that's her claim to fame. Absolutely trash. But as you see here, this bus behind her is the quote unquote her bang bus that she thought it was a good idea to go to Bali, Indonesia, where it is illegal. Porn is illegal in Bali. But, you know, some people just think rules don't apply to them. Like, I'm an influencer. Case of fuck around and find out. She's driving around this bang bus, picking up random people, random strangers off the street. And she was bragging about how she's like, I'm coming for all your sons and nephews. And I'm gonna predator, absolute predator. But someone was tipped off. I think there was someone on the inside, a snitch, if you may, and they follow. I mean, it wasn't that hard to find. Look at this fucking big blue bus. They tracked her down, and she's facing 15 years in prison. 15 years. So let's get into it.
All right, look, before we go any further into this, I don't want to talk about this, but I have to. It's happening. Open enrollment happening again. You compare the exploitative premiums, the fine print, and
then I'm the girl that rage baits, the one that takes your son's virginity and has no issue making your husband cheat. But it's so annoying. Like, I have a shower, makeup, hair, and then it's within minutes, like completely destroyed. I have just been. The players got a very red eye.
Bonnie Blue, real name Tia Billinger, 26 years old, British pornographic performer, content creator. She is in a lot of hot water right now overseas because she was arrested in Bali for allegedly making adult material. And let me tell you, that is a big no-no out in Indonesia. Right now, it's being reported that violating anti-porn laws there could get you locked up potentially for 15 years in jail and hit with a fine of about 6 billion rupiah. That's around 300
rupiah. How many potential rupiahs? She's facing 15 potential years. Anti-porn law. I just have to ask though, like, is this chick like attractive to y'all? Because like, I don't know. It's not even the British thing. It's just like, I don't know. And it's like, I'm not like against blondes, but not that I don't know if she's like a real blonde. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. Something about this chick, especially when she talks, like, not attractive to me for real.
Yeah, Billinger, 26 years old.
Yeah.
Out in Indonesia. Right now, it's being reported that violating anti-porn laws there could get you locked up potentially for 15 years in jail and hit with a fine of about 6 billion rupiah. That's around $360,000.
Damn.
Now, what exactly is she accused of doing? Driving around in a truck labeled, sorry to say this, bang bus, and picking up young men allegedly to create pornographic material. In fact, she appeared to post herself on that truck on social media.
Hey parents, remember when I said I was going to pick your sons up? I wasn't lying. Bye, boys!
Now, according to reporting from The Sun and Australian news
like,
outlet,
when you're that brazen about it, when you got your fucking face on the side of a blue truck and you're just driving around and it's against the law where you are and you're just that brazen, you're posting on social media, like it really is like people just have like main character syndrome. They think the rules don't apply to them. So, like, first of all, I was gonna say like people from America, but she's not even American. She's from Britain, which is like, you know, worse than America when it comes to certain shit anyway. But I'm sure, you know, porn's legal there. But people just think like, oh, I can go to this other country and fucking all the rules don't apply to me type of shit. It's like, bitch, just because you banged 1,000 dudes in 12 hours does not mean Indonesian law does not apply to you. Okay.
At 9 News, 17 men, mostly from Australia and Blue, were arrested by authorities as part of a raid on her.
Hold on, how many men? How many
men, mostly from reporting from the Sun and Australian news outlet 9 News, 17 men, mostly from Australia and Blue, were arrested by authorities as part.
17? 17 men? Damn, bro. Now you understand why we call her Bonnie. Ew. Ew. How long were you even there for? How long were you even there for? To film with 17 different dudes. That's fucking disgusting.
Part of a raid on her studio. Now, while it's being reported that 14 young men were released, Blue was apparently kept in custody, as well as 2 other British men and 1 other Australian guy. But it was also reported that the 14 Australian tourists, they were hiding their faces from the cameras when they were caught. Like, they put their T-shirts on their faces, and they were already interviewed by Indonesian authorities.
They were hiding their faces. Yeah, it's called shame. It's called shame, which people used to have. Certain people, like this fucking whore, Tia and Tamara here, apparently don't have any shame.
Now, news.com.au is reporting that Bonnie Blue was released from police custody, but would be questioned by authorities over the next 2 days by immigration officials. So it seems the immigration officials and law enforcement.
You think she bangs that dog? You think she bangs that dog? On over under. I'm taking the over.
Work hand in hand. Again, this is all over allegedly making explicit pornographic materials. And according to The Sun, Indonesia bans the production and distribution of this kind of adult content, particularly if it involves children. Although, to be clear, there is no evidence that any minors were involved.
Fucking A right. Yo, that's a W. That's a W for Bali. I mean, not only do they have some clean blue ass looking water in Bali, but also that's fire. They should, like, why isn't porn banned in more countries? To be honest, like, they really should.
Particularly if it involves children. Although, to be clear, there is no evidence that any minors were involved in any of this. Now, according to The Independent, police said that Blue's group were allegedly creating, quote, content containing pornographic or immoral elements. And according to the Badung police chief, who we're going to talk about a little bit more.
Badunkadunk? Yeah, I think everything this lady does is immoral. Okay.
Elements. And according to the Badung police chief, who we're going to talk about a little bit more, came out.
The Badunkadunk police rolled up and said, no twerking. We are the Badunkadunk police.
Said it is suspected that the place was used by the alleged perpetrator to produce pornographic videos. What does that mean? Well, according to the Sun and Daily Mail, police.
It means she was getting ran through in the back of this bang bus. That's what it means. Okay?
Found.
We don't need lawyer jargon. Here, I'll break it down to you in smut language. She was getting DP'd.
A lot.
And then peed on.
By the way, this was interesting too. Apparently her Instagram account was seized by authorities too, because again, she was accused of soliciting teenagers over the age of 18 into filming these sex acts. And you have to wonder if it was videos like this that could be analyzed to be an issue for her.
Hey boys, tomorrow I want to ask you one question when you see the bang bus. Spend 2 minutes with me alone or double it and pass it on.
She also apparently said in another post.
Pass it on, please. Actually, I don't even want to pass that on because I don't even want someone else to have to go through that. This lady is a predator. She's a predator. She's soliciting teenagers. Ugh. And literally, her claim to fame, again, is banging 1,000 dudes in one day. And I'm sure I'm not exaggerating. That's not a joke. I wish I was making that up. That's this lady's claim to fame. Disgusting. Okay. She's a fucking walking Wuhan lab. She's a walking Wuhan lab. Be responsible for the next SARS virus.
Quote, hey boys, those who are going to schoolies and those that are barely legal cannot wait to meet you. I'm in Bali.
Those that are going to school and those that are barely legal. Just imagine it's a dude. Imagine it's a dude driving around in a van, hitting up teenage girls going, are you barely legal? Let's make some content. I'm coming for all your daughters. Yeah, same thing. Just because she's a woman doesn't mean she's not a predator.
Going to schoolies and those that are barely legal.
Look at she's got lifeless eyes, black eyes, like a doll's eyes.
Cannot wait to meet you. I'm in Bali, so you know exactly what that means. Going back to the police chief here, the Badung police chief, Arif Batubara, told the media that the arrest came after someone alerted them about, quote, suspected pornography or the creation of indecent.
So we're going to stop it right there. Suspected pornography. Someone was tipped off. So we do have an update on the person that tipped off the authorities. Apparently they were in her inner circle or something. Maybe they just got tired of this bitch. Maybe she wasn't giving them enough of a cut or something. I don't know, but or they were just like, this fucking stupid bitch thinks she's fucking can just go wherever she wants and do whatever she wants. Well, hate to tell you, Tia, life don't work like that. Okay, life don't work like that. You can't go to other countries and break their laws and just expect nothing to happen. Yeah. All right, so let me pull this video up. No, we're not only going to cover this whore. We also have other things to get into. But, okay, let's check this out.
Got to talk about Bonnie Blue again, the adult content creator who was reportedly arrested in Bali. A lot of updates since we brought you this story. A, is there a possibility that
she sleeps with her dog? They keep showing her picture with this dog. It's like, is there a possibility she fucks this thing? I'd say yes.
Potential criminal case could be falling apart. B, could she be deported by this weekend? And C, we may have just gotten word about who snitched on her, how she was even brought to authorities' attention. There's a lot of updates. We're going to break it all down with international law attorney David Tefuri. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber. Now, I got to say this real quick. If you're putting things out on social media, if you're in the content creation game, you might be wondering how we're able to put so many.
No, I don't. I don't care.
Talk about the latest Twitter. 15 years in jail under Indonesia's brutal
15 years. Let's go.
Anti-porn laws. It's wild stuff. But here is where the plot has thickened just in the last 48 hours since we covered all this. And it is, by the way, a masterclass in how a legal story can pivot very, very quickly. So first, the supposed snitch who turned Bonnie in, he's apparently talking. According to news.com.au, an expat who helped tip off police has come forward.
Expat?
This person apparently says
X-Pac, the wrestler, 1, 2, 3 kid.
They literally followed her, quote, gangbang bus around Bali. They told the media that the cops were initially confused, saying, quote, they just couldn't comprehend it.
The cops were confused. They couldn't comprehend. Why? Why a whore would drive around a bus asking strangers to climb in and fuck her in a country where she knows it's illegal? They're like, what? We don't understand. You're not from here. You can film content anywhere. You can film this everywhere that it's legal.
But once it was explained what she was allegedly doing, that she was allegedly, quote, bragging about sleeping with schoolies, and that the footage was going to...
That's disgusting, bro. Schoolies. As in people that are still in school. I'm telling you, she's a predator, dog. She's a fucking predator. On screen, show up over you. Oh, okay. No, salute. Move to the other corner. Salute. Appreciate you, dog. Or maybe I want to give him my lead. Is this? Yeah, okay. It's still kind of a little bit. Here, I'll just get rid of the banner. Get rid of the banner, maybe. And that'll be. Yeah, there you go. That works better.
Go worldwide. That is when authorities moved in. Now, what was this snitch's motive? Reputation. Flat out said, Bali is not Thailand. Bali is not the Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want Bonnie Blue's gangbang from Bali being posted and shared around the world.
Damn.
And then
Bali Blue.
Bonnie herself faced the music and smirked. She was pictured walking in.
Yeah, she smiles. She thinks it's a game. Her new name, Bali Blue. Bali Blue.
Into an immigration office, smiling. When reporters asked if she'd make more explicit content in Bali, she hit him with this: subscribe and you'll find out.
Oh
Now,
my
she did-
God, bro. Bang the gavel. Bang the gavel. Throw the book at this bitch. Come on. Are you going to make more illegal content in Bali? She's like, subscribe to my OnlyFans and find out. Lock her up. Lock her up in an Indonesian cell for 20 years.
did say that the bang bus is over, okay? But here is the critical legal update from the Daily Mail as well. Their reporting suggests that this whole potential case might be deflating. Why?
What?
So according to their sources, Bonnie Blue and the 3 other men that were arrested are now telling investigators they weren't making pornography at all. They're claiming it was a, quote, entertainment-themed reality program that was designed to look
God, bro. Are you fucking kidding me? I'll tell you what they did right now. They filmed themselves on this expedition. And then all the B-roll footage, they're acting like this is a reality show. And she's literally pulling it's just a prank, bro. It's just a prank, bro. So she was doing it for clout. Honestly, I don't even care. I don't give a fuck if she actually filmed explicit content in Bali or not. You were pretending, though, as if you were. And it's like, if I go into a bank, and if I rob a bank and pretend I have a weapon, it doesn't matter if I actually have a weapon or not. It's still the same charge. And I feel like that applies here. Don't give a fuck. Don't let her pretend with some reality show bullshit to get away with it.
icy for social media, but within the bounds of Indonesian law. And get this, a police spokesperson is quoted as saying, no pornographic activities or acts have been found in the collaborative content. So if it's not porn, what's left? Well, here's where the police chief comes in. So the police chief reportedly said, so far, no pornographic elements have been identified, but...
Yeah, she probably stashed the hard drive up her cooter.
There are strong indications of traffic law violations and immigration offenses. Now, the investigation is reportedly focused now on these visa violations, these alleged visa violations. So working on commercial content while on a tourist visa, traffic offenses with the bus apparently being registered one way, but it was painted a different way. And because of all this, the Daily Mail is reporting that a deal may be in the works. So potentially a fine for these lesser infractions, and Bonnie Blue would be deported as early as this weekend instead of going to prison for over a decade. Now we've gone from an international crime story to what might be just a messy immigration spat. The question is, will the authorities believe this was just a reality show? Is that a real defense? Are they going to throw the book at her anyway? This is a really serious issue. So we want to reset real quick. You've probably seen Bonnie Blue online. By the way, in case you don't know, this is who we're talking about.
I'm the girl that rage baits, the one that takes your son's virginity and has no issue making your husband cheat.
So yeah, Bonnie Blue, Tia Billinger, 26-year-old British adult content creator known for her very public, very provocative stunts.
But it's so annoying, like I have a shower, makeup, hair, and then it's within minutes, like completely destroyed. I have just been... The players got a very red eye.
And last week, she took that act to Bali, Indonesia. And that is where she was reportedly arrested in a major police raid. Authorities accused her of producing pornography, which is a serious criminal offense in Indonesia, not some minor charge. She was staring down the possibility of 15 years in jail. And that was the massive, scary story as of earlier this week.
Damn.
But since then, this case has taken some incredible turns. We've talked about a snitch coming forward, new reports that the entire prison threat might be falling apart. The latest development is huge. There's more we want to talk about. So for that,
huge. All right, so I think we're gonna end this Bali Blue story right there. Wait for more updates, see what happens. Apparently, she might get off of this shit with the excuse of it was just a prank, bro. Either way, fucking disgusting. I hate people like this. I hope it like ruins her rep and damage shit, but it won't. If your rep starts with banging 1,000 dudes in 20 hours, I'm sure this is only going to drive more attraction and viewership and subscribers to our OnlyFans. So What a sad fucking world we live in. But there's other things we can get into, multiple other things. There's an update in the D4vid rapper case where he allegedly killed his girlfriend. Is an arrest about to be made in that. Actually, first I do want to get into this a little. This fucking the cast of Wicked. So I've never seen this movie. I know it was like the dude wrote it and then they made it into a movie. Came out like last year, and even videos last year were talking about like, yo, what the fuck is up with the cast of Wicked? They look insane. They look insane. Are they on drugs? Are they all having mental health issues? Like, we want to know what the fuck is going on. And since then, the sequel has just been filmed and came out, and it just keeps getting worse and worse. And there's like side by side pictures of Ariana Grande and I forget this lady's name, but there's pictures of them like a year and a half ago, and then now they're fucking anorexic. They clearly have like eating disorders. I don't know if they're not feeding them on the set, if they're like locked in cages. Like it's fucking bizarre, very bizarre, the interviews that they've done about these movies. So we're gonna get into a little bit of that. Bro, it's fucking insane. Yeah, they start crying out of nowhere. Like, there's mad strange shit. It's literally made me uncomfortable. Made me uncomfortable watching it. So now you're gonna have to watch some, okay?
You are
Truly,
such a gift.
you brought such light into the room. Thank you very much
We
for
appreciate
coming into
you.
this room. It has been a pleasure working with you. It's been a pleasure spending time with you. It's been a pleasure getting to know you.
Thank you for that.
Yours is pink.
Look, they're both like, it looks like they were cursed thinner. I curse you thinner. If you've ever seen that fucking, there's a Stephen King movie. They're just shrinking and shrinking, and they're fucking out of their minds. And they have this weird parasocial codependent relationship where they're always like hugged up on each other in interviews. I think they're both going through like a mental health thing and also on drugs, and they're like, it's a weird thing that happens where it's like, oh, you like they make each other feel safe, and but they're like, we just want to be healthy. And it's like, bro, eat a sandwich. You're not healthy at all. Look at you. Look at you. But yeah, it's fucking insane.
Time with you. It's been a pleasure getting to know you.
Thank you for that.
Yours is pink.
It's lovely.
Like, I didn't even know that was Ariana Grande, bro. I didn't at first. I did not even know that was her, because I mean, she's skinny anyway, but she looks fucking insane right here.
It is, isn't it? It is actually.
We love you very much.
That's lovely.
This was really fun.
We won't have to miss each other. We won't have to. We look
Nice to
like
see you.
we're always texting.
Yes.
We're together. We see each other. Thank you. Nice to see you. What?
Yeah, what in the fuck? First of all, it's like, did you shave your eyebrows off? Look at her shoulder.
This was really fun.
So much.
Look at this shoulder. Look at the shoulder and collarbone combo. And she's the color of a Taslo Flames shirt. What is happening?
We won't have to miss each other. We won't have to. We look
Nice to
like
see you.
we're always.
The biggest thing on them is their bulging eyes.
Texting.
Yes.
We're together. We see each other. Thank you. Nice to see you.
What am I even watching?
I don't know. What are we watching?
Hi, my name is Sydney. Welcome back to hell. And just a quick note before we do the video, this is the last week that you can use the code
Yeah.
If you something don't know what it is, I'm sorry that I'm gonna have to be the one to tell you about it. There is something seriously and observably wrong with the cast of the film Wicked, and its now sequel, Wicked for Good, which is set to hit theaters on November 21.
I mean, just the name Wicked and Wicked for Good, and just look at this cast. Like, bro, they probably put this bitch in a wheelchair.
And 2025. If you've been around this channel for any length of time, you already
I
know
haven't.
that I think that most celebrities, by and large, are incredibly unhinged people.
I don't know, man. I was banging 7-gram rocks and finishing them because that's how I roll. I have one speed. I have one gear. Go.
Why?
Go.
I'm transgender, non-binary, and I don't want to be searched by a man.
Why?
My mother has all my baby teeth in her underwear drawer.
What? Seriously?
Yeah, she never told me that, but I found them there once.
All right, I'm gonna need you to stop. But somehow, for some
What?
reason, the cast of the Wicked movies have shown us that it is in fact possible to extend beyond Hollywood's usual bizarreness.
I didn't know that was happening.
So let's check in to see how everyone is doing.
What?
Yeah.
Well, okay. That well. For those of you who don't know or who are thankfully not familiar, singer Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo starred in both of the Wicked films alongside actress Michelle Yeoh and Jeff Goldblum. Wait, he's in this?
Right.
I love
Jeff
him.
Yeah, but your scientists were so preoccupied with whether or not they didn't stop to think.
Goldblum.
I turned being
I do like Jeff Goldblum, even though he's in Jewish. You know, he's one of the few. He's one of the few in mainly because his role in Death Wish. It's like, take that, you rich cunt.
The usual criticism that people have for Hollywood film and television these days. The commentary here is more about how the cast of these movies are getting stranger and stranger and more skinny, to the extent that people are
Yeah, look at the. Okay, bro. Look at this. Look at this. This is not right. Like, what is happening on the set? Are they like literally just sucking their energy from them on the set? Everywhere they stand on the marker. No, you're 2 feet off. Stand on the marker. And it's just like slowly stealing their life force. What is this? What is happening? No. So this is what this lady used to look like. And this is what she looks like. Bro, literally, you might as well roll the "In the Arms of an Angel." Fucking roll one of those commercials. Like, you can sponsor an Ethiopian starving child for fucking 23 cents a day. Like, that's what I feel like when I'm looking at this shit. What the hell?
are sharing side-by-side pictures of how Grande, Erivo, and Yo used to look before they made like a blood pact with Satan. Or whatever the hell is going on here. Why does everybody look emaciated and scared of food? Anyway, anytime I see really anybody from the Wicked cast doing an interview, someone's crying.
And I hope you will be there for the rest of my life. I will be.
I will be. I mean, just the fact that it's called Wicked, I think, is a wicked telling kid.
And I hope you will be too. And it's been the privilege of my life.
Or comforting somebody else.
Was fierce in the protection, fierce in keeping the energy.
Her hand went like they can't go 20 seconds without like reaching out to each other. That's what I'm saying. It's like, it's got to be some drugs involved. There's got to be, they're like, I fucking hopped up and skinny as a fucking,
fierce.
Look at it. She's like,
in the
she saw the hand move. She thought she was going for the hand grab.
Fierce in keeping the energy.
Not an attempted finger hold.
Right. What the fuck, dog? The attempted finger hold. It's like when you like someone move, you think they're going to give you dabs and you're like and you have to like awkwardly ignore. Or when someone like says, "Oh hey, what's up?" to someone behind you and you're like, "Oh hey," and then you realize it and you're like and you like pretend "Oh, I was just adjusting my head." That's what happened. You can see it in her face.
Fierce in keeping.
Okay, you weren't reaching out to me. Oh.
So little meaning. When you watch enough of this, you want to blow your brains out.
Both disappeared in your roles.
Thank
I
you.
did not see Ariana. I did not see Cynthia. I
Fucking
saw
weird.
Linda and I saw Elphaba on screen. You were
Thank you.
remarkable.
Thank you.
And a lot of that comes from the physicality, the eye.
And the bizarre behavior.
What the fuck? It's like she's having a heat stroke. By the way, these aren't pads in this dress. That's just how bony she is.
Remarkable.
Thank you.
And a lot of that comes from the physicality, the eye.
And the bizarre behavior has continued during the latest press tour leading up to the 2025 film's release.
The
Grande
fuck?
and
Salute,
Erivo's
bro.
bond is
Salute.
clear.
This is so fucking weird, dog.
really super tight. They've talked about being trauma bonded from the intense filming process, but their actions often veer into this hyper emotional, touchy feely, almost performative territory that is deeply uncomfortable to watch. These videos are genuinely so weird that
Right. Some people are like, you know, they're like, oh, you think they're like in a relationship together because they're like constantly touching. I'm not sold on that part of it yet, but I definitely do think they're they have some like weird trauma bond, drug addled, non-eating like bond with each other, you know.
auras, and the whole thing is just I don't even know.
If you had to describe each other's aura, what color would it be?
That's a nice question. An aura.
Yellow.
For me?
Sunshine. Yeah.
Yellow sunshine aura. She is yellow.
Oh, thank you.
And like also, I think there's also purple.
I fucking knew it. I knew she was saying, your aura is purple. Yellow. Yellow like pee. And purple like I want to be.
That was very good. I see like a ciel bleu.
A ciel blue with a ruff and a little striffle of pink.
You know, like
Thank
aqua.
you. Wow,
And
I'm
like
so moved by that response.
so specific. This is sorry. It's very specific. And like like sunset orange.
Thank you so
Sunset
much.
orange. This is what I would describe her aura. Now they're just naming colors.
Yeah.
Robin eggs blue. Sunset riders orange. Treasure chest gold. What the fuck?
Thank you for that.
Yours is pink.
It's lovely. Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Your aura is pink. I can see it now. I can see the pink aura now that you mention it. Now that you mention it, yeah. Nose ring theory confirmed.
It's actually.
We love you very much.
That's lovely.
This was really fun.
What is it? We loved you, Barrymore. What? Okay.
This to me seems like how drug users behave when they're high. You know,
No.
the ones that use.
I met a lot of people on drugs, and I never seen no one act like that.
Like the uppers, you know, MDMA, not the
Maybe,
people
I
who
don't
inject heroin into their eyeballs. Well, that is certainly a fun lead-in because you see, Sydney tasked me today with doing.
Okay, yeah. Ad reads,
You can use any with deals, clip parody.
With the roles was something that I think that should be studied. Yeah. Where
What the fuck, bro? This parody is on point. Look at this.
Now, and honestly, they do a pretty good job.
we chose to do with the roles was something that I think that should be studied. Yeah.
Where are you from? Dayton, Ohio.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Dayton, Ohio.
Did I say something wrong?
It's been an honor to stand by Cynthia during this hard time. I mean,
Just fucking, she has like a lock, like the lock portion of like a padlock hanging on her nose.
her battling cancer.
Oh no, I'm just bold.
You're the most open person I've ever worked with. Just so open and willing and generous and kind. So
Thank you. Thank you so much. The fuck is wrong with these fucking weirdos? Sorry. I'm uncomfortable.
I worked with you as well.
I worked with you. You worked with me, but I also worked with you. What the fuck?
You know, I worked with the Ariana Grande.
This is also my first time ever doing a job.
You
have
been the light of the day.
You are
such a gift. You brought such light into the room. Thank you very much.
They're like the fucking creepy twins in The Shining. You see how they just synchronicity, like synchronized swimming, but it's synchronized leaning, and now they're like not even in unison. They're saying the same shit, but like on and off, like panning on the speakers.
The light of the day. You are such a gift. You brought such light into the room. Thank you very much.
We
for
appreciate
coming
you.
into this room today.
Light, yes, light, and yes, and there's a light, and also light. You are pure darkness.
We needed you to come in.
Yeah.
Gaza is at a tipping point. The adults who are malnourished today will die.
Malnourished. Wow, how ironic. The irony. We got a fucking commercial for malnourishment. How ironic.
But this strange and uncomfortable, overly emotional behavior does not stop here. During another particularly uncomfortable interview, the two leading Wicked ladies sat down with a French podcaster called Sally. And this interview is just, well, let me show you.
That was beautiful. I forget what the question was. I was listening and I forgot that I was a part of this. I was really enjoying this.
That was beautiful. I forget what you said. I forgot we were even doing a podcast. I went somewhere else in my mind's eye.
I'm so sorry. I was on the verge of tears. I was like, I've seen you talk. I've seen you do that. I was like, oh my god.
No, you have.
Okay, no.
Yeah, like
I'm back.
It was like she kind of afraid to say it out loud. It's like really
I'm
like
proud of you.
Thank you.
I was listening and I was like, oh, she's really going there.
Yeah. I didn't know I was. My legs started shaking and every box.
What the bloody hell, bruv? What on God's green earth? I'm falling out my chair, bruv. I'm fucking falling out my chair, love. Can't even fucking sit up in my chair. Can't even make a chair spin. Can't even spin my chair, right? Fucking took me all the way out, it did.
I'm proud of you.
Gosh.
Why are all of their reactions like this? It's like one of them says something that the other one thinks is profound, and then they just both sit there basking in the profoundness of it all. This is genuinely what I think being lobotomized would feel like.
Right.
But here's the weird thing. They do this, they act this way in basically all their interviews, and I am not exaggerating.
We have a good balance going.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah. It's been nice to like be in each other's spaces to learn in that and to address
She's sitting down and she's like, you have very good balance going.
our own balances. Like, you know, we have more of one thing and then to be able to learn something else from someone else is really, really special.
Yeah.
At the end of this video, Sally asks the women to look at one another and say something nice to the other person. And it went about as well as you'd expect. Once again, deeply uncomfortable.
No.
We swore we were not going to do.
Now they do. Now they know, and the interviewers are like doing it on purpose. Like, look into each other's souls, say something nice about the other one, and they're like turning to the person behind them, like, yeah, oh, we're gonna get some gold.
This is the thing that got us last time. Yes.
We can't do it again.
I can't do this.
We can't do it again.
I feel really set up here.
I just love you. That's all.
That's good. I love you too. It's been a pleasure working with you. It's been a pleasure spending time with you. It's been a pleasure getting to know you. And I hope you will be there for the rest of my life.
I will be.
Like, is one of them dying? Like, it would make a little more sense to me if one of them is dying and the other one knows. And that's why they're so emotional. And also, like, you know, the one's not eating because the other one can't eat because they're dying or something. You know what I mean? Like, that would almost like explain some of it. I guess. I don't know. Not really. Not really. I don't know. I'm racking my brain trying to make sense of it.
And I hope you will be too. And it's been the privilege of my life.
Guys, I am not trying to be a jerk here, but this is an interview for a movie, not for a last-ditch therapy session to save your...
Is anyone watching that, like, want to go see this movie now? Like, these are the worst adverts I've ever seen for, like, selling a movie.
Easing up, having to watch them over and over and over again. One of the other things that a lot of people have been pointing out, not just with the first Wicked press junket, but with this new one, is just how touchy-feely these two are with each other.
Always.
Thank you. Ourselves and each other. I think there are little pieces of us that when we got to do this together, we brought such light into the room. Thank you very much.
I had to remove the music and really most of the...
Go away, Fly. She's crying. She's emotional. She doesn't need you right now, Fly. What the fuck? You know, sometimes It's like you might feel a little crazy yourself sometimes. And then you just see shit that's like, it just puts everything in perspective. And you're like, oh wow. Oh, wow. I feel like the sanest person on the planet when I watch this.
I had to remove the music and really most of the audio for copyright purposes, but yes, that is Ariana Grande trying to shoo away a helicopter flying
A
above
helicopter!
them.
I thought it was a fly! I thought it was a fly! It's a fucking helicopter in the sky. She's going, go away! Stop making noise, my friends, in a stressful place. You're not helping her anxiety. Go away, Chopper. What the fuck, dog? Like, they're behaving like children. Like a literal child.
So that her friend can cry in peace. This is just so stupid, man. Put a fork in me now. I am done. I think part of the reason this also gives me the ick so much is because I admit I am a reasonably unemotional person out in the world, like with friends and family, different story. But, you know, in the public sphere, it's like watching people performatively have feelings like they do on TikTok and whatnot all the time. I just think keep that to yourself. Be professional. None of this is professional. What are we doing? Have you seen enough though? No, you haven't. Let me give you some more. Anyway, in a group interview from early 2025, producer Mark Platt excitedly grabbed and shook Grande's arm. She seemed confused and Erivo immediately reached over and pulled Grande away. She treats her like she's soothing a trauma, cradling her arm, resting her head on the arm, and then kissing it.
What the fuck? Literally, like she's a kidnap victim.
Excitedly grabbed and shook Grande's arm.
She's like, oh my god.
She seemed confused and Erivo immediately reached over and pulled Grande away. She treats her like she's soothing a trauma, cradling her arm, resting her head on the arm, and then kissing it. I have watched these clips a lot of times now and it doesn't ever get any less weird. And in a shocking development that will in fact surprise none of you, this is actually a pattern of behavior, with Erivo acting like this towards Ariana Grande quite frequently, whether that is picking up her dress while she is walking, or when she's being hugged by a fan, Erivo pushes this guy away, which, like, honestly, fair enough. This guy should never have done this, and I can see how alarming this would be. But also her response is just very immediate and very protective. Even in this resurfaced clip from 2024 on the red carpet, Erivo stops Grande mid-sentence to fix her necklace while Grande awkwardly keeps trying to speak.
Been through this press tour. Something's bothering her. She's gonna fix something. I know. She's getting the fixing itch that Cynthia Erivo gets.
It's not there.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, because the thing.
This, to me, just with my experiences with possessive people, really comes across like a bit of a peeing on your territory type thing. I don't think that's me reading into the behavior. I think that's what's happening here. Because why would you do this? Mid-interview. Apparently, this fixing itch pops up a lot because why are you messing with this woman's appearance all the time, bro? I'm honestly so mad at myself right now because I found this genuinely hilarious clip where Erivo is like dagger eyeing a bottle of water that Ariana Grande is trying to open and struggling to open. And Erivo's looking at it and giving it like a death stare. And I can't find it now. I didn't save it because I'm not smart. But I wish that I had, because you guys just would have been like...
Yeah. Fucking insane. So, yeah, there's so much. But I guess this chick did just recently did like an update about it. So I don't know if there's more. I guess I'll click on that real quick and we'll see. It's fucking insane. I don't know how much more that I can watch for real. Very uncomfortable. Yeah, hold on. History. Snick and bumpers. Just 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Videos. Here we go. Share screen.
Is it a necessity to be mentally ill these days?
I think it is.
That's what it's fun. I'm looking for a change from now. Yes, that I have learned against my will, more or less, about these two women has really demonstrated to me how much weirder all of the wicked stuff has gotten. I feel like I laid out the groundwork of their bizarreness in my first video about this, which again I will link in the description box, but
That's
now
what we
I
were just
realize that I have more things to say, especially about the thinness on set and the thinness of everybody involved here, which I sort of glossed over the first time. So buckle up. For those of you who need a little bit of catching up, the two Wicked films, one released in each other. Clung is a weird word. Wow, I do not like that.
Piece of ourselves and each other. I think there are little pieces of us that when we got to do this together,
They expressed deep devotion and admiration for one another.
it's been
Yeah, we've seen that. Okay, get to the next bit. Get to the next bit.
Fans hugging Ariana, negative.
Oh my god, literally.
Between these two, negatively eyeballing fans, hugging Ariana, negatively eyeballing.
Don't touch her. Don't touch her.
Her struggling to open water bottles, constantly wanting to
goddamn you water bottle, why were you not open for her?
To grab at her and grab at each other. People also made a series of meme videos about this that focused on how absolutely emaciated these two look. Obviously, in addition to their strange behavior.
Beautiful sistership. Something's bothering her. She's gonna fix something. I know. She's sorry.
Ariana, is it true they didn't feed you on the set of Wicked? Don't you fucking touch her, you fucking
Oh.
I'll fucking kill you! Ah!
Oh.
Spot on.
So, Ariana, you've just... Oh, there's a fly in your face. Let me just get that for you.
No! Please, don't.
But it's on your eye now.
She's watching.
There we go. No fly in the eye.
She's mine!
This video was actually liked by Ariana's own publicist, which a bunch of people decided to read into, but I don't want to go there.
What? Your own publicist thinks that's I mean, bro, we need like a South Park bit at this point about these two. That's actually fucking hilarious, though.
I mean, the charitable interpretation is that he liked it because he's pictured and involved in it. I presume that's who the male character is. The non-charitable interpretation is that it's depicting truth. I have questions. Now, obviously, this pair of people getting skinnier and skinnier has become a real focal point online. I saw a bunch of tweets while making this video where people asked why we're all collectively ignoring this and pretending it's not happening. We aren't. It's obvious to anyone with eyeballs. Ariana these days just looks frail. Early clips of both parties show them looking fit and healthy compared to how gaunt they look right now.
Right, that's the perfect word. Gaunt and emaciated. That's exactly. Bro, look at that. Look at that. Look how they used to look.
Ariana these days.
Look at how she used to look. Right? And then look at this. Look at this.
Internet, I came to learn that people with disordered eating behavior often gravitate towards others who mirror those same behaviors. The restriction, the rituals.
Like, bro, she looks like dainty. Like if you fucking touched her, she'd be like and crumble into a pile of bones and ash.
Hyperfocus.
This bitch would go down quicker than the Twin Towers.
Focus on food and weight. It creates an intense, almost like addictive closeness.
I didn't know that was happening.
Apparently, psychologists call this mirroring. That's actually very hard to say. Mirroring. Mirroring. Okay. All right, Sydney. Studies actually show that when two people in this sort of headspace spend huge amounts of time together under stress, the behaviors can actually escalate quite significantly. And I mean, like, of course.
She does look like Floyd Mayweather. Look like Floyd Mayweather on a weight cut. If he was trying to go down to super bantamweight.
You have a multi-year movie shoot with pandemic delays and strike shutdowns and 12-hour harness days and constant media scrutiny. That's definitely the perfect incubator for this absolute insanity.
If you had to describe each other's aura, what color would it be?
What color would your aura be? Oh, yeah, we've seen that one.
How's this pepper? What really happens when you post on Instagram?
Oh my god. I'm getting a little red.
Sure. I remember having an eating disorder in high school, and absolutely everything made me cry. And this is why Ariana and Cynthia are crying in all of their interviews, because I think what people don't understand and they're questioning this behavior. When your body is starved, it is under stress to the level where it is going to put you in that fight or flight cycle. And when you are in that fight or flight cycle, you cannot regulate your emotions. Emotional sensitivity is a symptom of a dysregulated nervous system. So when you're starving, binging, purging, obsessively thinking about food, this is going to keep your body in a chronic state of stress. And when the nervous system is overloaded, the emotional part of your brain, the amygdala, is going to become hyperreactive. So that means you are going to cry easily. You are going to feel overwhelmed easily. Small things feel catastrophic. Literally, your body's saying something is not safe because you are starving yourself.
Then you have moments like Cynthia physically pulling a fan away from Ariana in November of this year. And actually, you know what? Like I said before, I really get this one. But I think it's weird because then she goes on to like clutch her like, oh my god, actually, you know what this reminds me of? Ryuk from Death Note. I can't unsee it now. Also, this image absolutely takes me out.
Bro,
It's
that's fire. Ryuk from Death Note. Hold on, I'm gonna show you if you don't know, because that's a great fucking reference. Right here, Ryuk Death Note. Hold on, let me show you this amazing reference that was just made. From Death Note. What the fuck? The eyes. Definitely in the eyes. I mean, that's actually fucking perfect, Doug. It's a perfect reference. Oh, fuck. Look at her. I'm Ryuk from Death Note.
just, this is so threatening. Good grief. Or there's the clip of Cynthia fixing Ariana's necklace mid-interview like a mother with a toddler.
Mother with a toddler. Alright. So, I mean, we get it. They're fucking weird. And they have an eating disorder, apparently. It's strange as fuck. But, like I said, there's other stuff we can get into. The D4 vid case is an update on that. It seems like TMZ, Harvey from TMZ. We're not laughing at death. Someone just apparently is going to get arrested in that case, so we could talk about that. But also, akaash Singh's wife, that whole shit. She did go on the Flagrant podcast, and it was, oh my god, some of the shit that like her explanations of things were just ridiculums. So, fuck. Trying to find just the clips, but. Let's try this one. I don't know. I forget which video, but
topics online recently.
Yeah. Okay, that's aggressive.
Yeah. He's responsible. I guess I just don't find either host to be particularly funny.
Yeah,
I really think that Andrew got
akaash Singh's wife, blah 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 blah. She popping her pussy, all that.
Christian fit.
So my husband actually interviewed these red.
Yeah. We want the clip of her on the fucking.
Now the most.
This ain't it. All right, here we go.
Tonight on Flagrant, the truth will be revealed. Marriages will be shattered. Friendships destroyed. Nothing will be the same again. Our guest, once a beloved comedian, has spent the last couple weeks being destroyed, disrespected. He's been dragged through the mud, and he couldn't even take out that tiny little of his and stuff it inside for his own pleasure. Give it up for our friend here to tell his side of the story, akaash Singh.
You ain't gonna act broken. You can see he's actually broken.
Brother, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
You can't imagine what you've been going through the last few weeks. Tell us what's been on your mind, what's been on your heart.
I'm so glad you asked me, man. It's been really hard for me.
Hard for you?
Oh my god!
Jocelyn Singh is in the building. She wants.
Right, so I get it. They're gonna try and make this out to be some massive joke and make how they.
How cringe is that? That's their response to his wife humiliating him. Is that they have him on like, oh, it must be a hard time for you, and then they have the stone cold glass breaking and her come out and play into the big villain character. Like, come on, bro. How many writers did you have come up with this?
Everything she was saying wasn't actually true. or she meant it in some other sort of way, some sort of bullshit, but they're not going to be real about it. Let's skip this crap.
Let's just get right into it.
Yeah. Yes.
Which frat party should my daughter avoid? I have a 2-year-old daughter. Which frat party should she not go to?
Wow, look at Akaash's face already. You can tell he's like that meme when you're pretending to be happy on the outside, but deep down, behind, you're crying.
Shy should avoid Teak because they definitely. Why?
They make you pop that thing crazy or what?
No, because they spike the drink.
No way.
Yeah, so they got kicked off of our campus.
No
for
way.
Doing that. Yeah.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah.
Popping. Yeah.
Let's just get some definition.
Okay.
We're gonna any terms that you might need to know the actual meaning of. Alex is here to break
be
it
fair,
down.
I thought it was just like dancing, getting dressed up, and maybe that was my mistake.
Yeah.
So I acknowledge that.
Look at this. Big one.
Yeah, the act of getting dressed up, looking fly as hell, wearing a minimum of 3-inch heels, preferably higher, and dancing your ass off
Urban
into the
Dictionary
wee hours of the morning. That was what I was doing.
Yeah, this is white people.
Did she? That's just on Wikipedia, or like, did she put that definition on there? No one in the history of the planet has ever used the term "popping pussy" to mean I got dressed up and went out. What are you talking about?
Definition of it. This is where you learn, guys. What do you think popping pussy is?
Right. What?
Replay the way she said that. I was
popping my pussy and living my best.
Yeah, no, she didn't say popping pussy. I'm popping my dang.
Life in these white boy frat house.
This is what they're gonna do. They're gonna make out she's little Miss Innocent that was just joking, but didn't understand what she was joking about. She was too innocent to really know what she was saying.
Yeah, that's what I thought. As a white, I thought popping pussy was just dancing. I thought it was like twerking.
That's what I thought.
shit.
Okay.
Well,
popping pussy is just dancing.
I knew that that's what you meant.
Yes, that's what I
right.
meant.
But like, once the internet makes you a whore,
Yeah.
they're looking at.
Did the internet make her a whore, or did she do that on her own accord?
Make her nothing. She made herself.
Joe,
Yeah.
Is it true that you said that there was a rotation of guys?
A roster.
Roster.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Okay,
What does
so
this mean?
You guys have to understand. Have you ever heard of the repressed Catholic schoolgirl?
Never.
I was, you know. Okay, so I was.
His Catholic school was in his living room. Imagine how repressed he was.
I was the repressed Indian girl that I didn't even watch Jersey Shore in high school because I felt it to be too inappropriate. So when I got to college, I'm like, oh my God, I can dress however I want. I can do whatever I want.
You can have a roster of frat boys.
But-
What does a roster mean?
So it didn't actually translate to a roster.
The husband, and he has to keep. I mean, and just look at it. Like, hold on, can we get a zoom in here? I mean, oh, is that not like working? Is that even doing anything, bro? Because this man, he just looks so broken down. He looks like I haven't slept for shit in like weeks, but he just looks like he hasn't got a second of peace. And it's so weird. They have all these and it's so like, bro, all his buddies are wearing black, like it's a funeral for their friend, and they're all on one side, and he's doing the he's doing this move. And it's like they're like soft balling this interview. They probably told her the questions they're gonna ask ahead of time. And look how the manipulator responds to these, right? She can never just look straight and be like, well, yeah, you know, she has to be like, well, that's the thing. Like giggling more than fucking Ariana Grande on the interview for Wicked. Okay? And she's looking up everywhere except there. She's looking up like she's got post-it notes on the wall. Innovate. And it's, you can just tell like the energy of a manipulator, of a gaslighter.
I didn't even watch Jersey Shore in high school because I felt it to be too inappropriate. So when I got to college, I'm like, oh my God, I can dress however I want. I can do whatever I want.
You can have a roster of frat boys.
What does a roster mean?
So it didn't.
Her husband's like, explain this part. You're not getting to this part quick enough. You're rambling. Explain a roster. Get me out of this hot water.
Actually translate to a roster. It just meant like 2 guys I was talking to and flirting with at the same time. That's it.
That's all.
Yeah.
And when you say hooking up, I think people
When
think
I mean hooking up, I just meant making out. Again,
Brother. She said, when I said roster, I meant there was like 2 guys I would text. And we would like cuddle and watch movies sometimes. That's not a roster. You said you woke up one day and your butt was sore because someone finger blasted your anal cavity. Stop it.
I say is so amplified and hyperbolic because it's so like incongruous to who I'm actually.
Exaggerate. It's hyperbolical. It's hyperbole. Kick. Stop it. See what a lot of women like you. I can see it in your eyes. You're
who I actually am as a person.
Right. Oh, I'm just a sweet, innocent little Indian girl that didn't actually know what I was saying. You know, I use all these words that I hear in America, but I don't actually know what they mean. Even though I've got a perfectly American accent and I was clearly brought up here. Like, stop the fucking bullshit.
right. Thank God they zoomed in. Look at him. Look at he does not even look. It's like he was in the cast of the movie Wicked. He also looks like his soul has been Shang Tsung'd from his body. His wife said, "Your soul is mine."
That's what these words mean, and just tell them you don't know what they mean.
Right. So you're saying you're a big old prude.
Yeah, literally.
No, I will be
in an anal cavity. Salute, yo.
honest, as much as I was heartbroken by what was going on with you guys and definitely with, Akaash, my brother, there was a little part of me that was like, it would be hilarious to come in here and find out you had a huge roster and was lying about being a virgin this whole time. It would have been heartbreaking for you.
Yeah.
You waited your whole life.
About Schultz here, dressed like a fucking J lawyer in Carlito's Way.
To share your virginity with a girl, and she threw it to some frat house 20 years ago.
A white dude.
A white guy.
Ew, not a white guy.
I said, don't slap 5 there. That's bad. Okay. So no real roster.
Yes.
Because what is a roster, Al?
Yeah, what's a roster?
What was a roster?
knows what it is.
Urban Dictionary, Indian Dictionary.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
I had a roster.
You're gonna pretend that she doesn't know what it means.
I know, bro. I can't listen. Just because even if you were repressed growing up 10, 15 years ago, you're on the internet all the fucking time. All you do is record TikTok videos. You're using all these modern slang terms. You're not going to pretend like you don't know what a fucking roster means. Okay? A roster. Like you have a fucking football team, a whole roster.
What we're gonna do now? It's insane. It's ridiculous. It's embarrassing.
Oh, I just thought that meant you had a friend group. Like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't.
They think their audience is just fucking stupid as well.
Okay, Al, what is a roster, Al?
So a roster is a rotation of partners that they would pop their pussy for me.
No, okay.
That's what a roster would do.
It's a good lesson.
Yeah, good lesson.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not
Remember
what
the black
I
stuff?
meant.
Also, like in terms of the gold digging, like
serious.
Do you
in accordance with the gold digging accusation on counts 1, 2 of felonious gold diggery,
you consider yourself a good gold digger?
Yeah. Because I invested low and waited for it to go high.
You're a gold prospect.
That's not a gold digger.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're like a what is that? You're like a hedge fund manager.
Yeah, you're like Akaash with Bitcoin.
She's talking about her husband as if he was like a fucking stock option. She's like, I put in when it was low. Everyone was saying sell, sell, sell. I bought when they said sell, and look at me now.
Exactly. And it's like
she bought much lower than I did. she bought at the bottom. Dude. She could not have bought
That is
lower.
something that
to be fair, it's like I was working too in the beginning,
One
and
of us
you
was
weren't.
working.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have any doubts you were a working girl.
What were you doing?
When we met, I worked at Goldman Sachs. I got a job with
I know you was working them sacks. We know you was working on some sacks.
Deloitte after I
for some gold. Oh my god, bro. A gold digging whore who worked at Goldman Sachs. Shit writes itself.
graduated college. I was a consultant.
Sleeping in till 12 p.m.
data analytics.
Right? Yeah.
You're a gold digger.
It's so embarrassing and cringe the way they're trying to lie to themselves and make out that Akaash was some poor guy and she had no ulterior motives in being with him.
I was saying rent.
I used to really believe that you guys were poor with his sob stories so we could get Patreon going. I didn't know you were working at a hedge fund this whole time he was spending your money.
Well, I wasn't making that much. I was making like 70 grand a year in New York City.
Akaash knew Andrew.
But that's good though.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Okay, so then when did you guys get really broke? And why did you stay with him?
2018. Okay, do you want the real answer or the fun answer?
I want to know the real answer. And like, I want to know that because I heard this beautiful story that Akaash told about you guys sleeping on the floor and then like him wanting to give you his North Face or something. And then you gave it back because you're like, it's not Mew Mew. I'm not sleeping in North No, but you guys were sleeping on the floor because you were evicted from your apartment. You were moving to New Jersey, right? This is real.
Basically.
And you still want to stay with him.
Yeah, I mean.
Why?
Yeah.
I never actually asked why.
I really believed in like his potential, like just like you did.
What a Kuckenstein. Absolute Kuckenstein. It's like you wonder. See, it's not just like how your wife talks publicly. It's that how you talk about yourself in relation to your wife. He's always like, I don't even know why she's with me. I'm such a little bitch boy, and she's leagues beyond me. She could do so much better. Like, bro, okay, Kuckenstein. What the fuck?
Sure.
You know, because you were more successful than Akaash, like in the very beginning. And
I mean, that was the first thing I was gonna say. 70 grand is not much money. It's like I get New York is expensive and shit, but like, I mean, not much if you have millions now. Like now they have millions, so that's not much compared to that. But yeah, I don't even know. Like, I probably make around. No, I probably make under 70 grand a year. So to me, that's much. That's very much. You know.
Stuff, and now you guys have, yeah, whatever.
I also believe that he was incredibly brilliant and talented, but also just an amazing soul and an incredible.
Oh, so now it's starting to make sense. So when she knew Akaash already knew Andrew. He was already making a load of money, knew Joe Rogan, and probably promised a bunch of things to Akaash, and then Akaash promised her a bunch of stuff. And he's probably got a wealthy family behind him, and so does she. So, you know, this whole gimmick of pretending they had absolutely nothing is a load of bullshit.
Okay, the other thing that we saw these videos of was the ducking the kisses. That was.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely don't make 70 grand a year. I don't know what the fuck I was talking about.
Those are, listen,
these ones piss me off.
That I'm guilty of. I'm
These
guilty
ones
of
piss
that.
me off, and I didn't like it one bit. And I need you to explain yourself to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We need to know.
Honestly, I
also,
didn't.
can I just say that I would watch the videos and I would die laughing. As a friend who loves him, I would die laughing because they edited it so perfectly where like he's going in and then
I'm sorry, like if I'm your real friend, 7 an hour? That's fucking crazy. Wait, what? What's the fucking minimum wage where you live? Crazy. But bro, to my real friend, I'm not laughing at shit like that. Like, I'm not gonna be laughing. Oh, people making videos calling your wife a whore, making it look like he's like, oh, as his friend, I thought it was hilarious. Like, no, then you're not his real friend. I'm sorry. Like, as a real friend, like you can joke him, you can like rib on him between each other, but I don't know. I disagree. I think that's whack as fuck.
Every time the guy
he's already got his
kiss
lips pursed, so he gotta commit to the kiss. Do you always duck his kisses when there are not people around?
No, not when there aren't people around, just when there are people around. And I never even
that's
knew.
worse.
I
You can tell that hurts him for real. You can tell that hurts him for real.
Mm-hmm.
With that fake ass laugh that he uses to mask it. But you can tell it hurts. And how's she not gonna want to kiss him in public, but she can pop her pussy at college?
Right. And bro, that was embarrassing. He's like, that's worse. Right, guys, let's laugh the pain away. Let's laugh the pain away like Ariana Grande. Sorry, brother, you ain't laughing this pain away ever.
Public, but she can pop her pussy at college.
I didn't
Explain yourself.
I didn't know that I
Tell
did
us
that.
why.
I didn't know that I did that, so I really sat and thought about it. So I think it's a few things.
I didn't know I did that. It was a natural reaction to turn away from my husband when he tried to kiss me. That makes it so much worse. That means it's just a natural gut reaction that you're like, ew. And it's not just because people are around, because there's videos when no one else is there. It's just you two in your apartment just because you're on fucking TikTok. Stop it.
Because I think it's like
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
He's really sad and thought
yeah,
about it.
because I was like, okay, maybe it's like the repressed Indian girl thing where it's like I get a
says repressed Indian one more fucking time. I'm gonna throw my fucking cat out the window.
little bashful. I do get a little shy.
Bashful is one of the 7 dwarves. It's not something you've ever been. Okay?
So shy on TikTok when you're talking about popping your pussy and how
Right.
fucking shit your husband is.
Indians do. I'm the exception.
Yeah, I think I also get overstimulated because Akaash.
Overstimulated. Shut up. Shut up. Got a fucking degree from TikTok Psychology University.
Does it a lot, like every 30 seconds, like a little
So
that was planned. That was clearly planned between them. What an awful bit.
So he's smothering her. And there's nothing worse than being smothered by someone that you're not attracted to, which is the boat that she's in. That's why she literally looks disgusted every time he tries to kiss her, and she just dodges it.
Flashback.
How big is this? He's so
This isn't Bonnie Blue. This is Akaash Singh's wife. Bonnie Blue is the blonde British whore we covered in the beginning.
Every time.
Good liar. Then she's a good liar.
That's a friend.
Then she's
So she really is just repelled by the guy. And he probably thinks the more I try and do it, the more I smother her with kisses, the more she's going to like me. Little does he know, because he's Akaash simp, that he's going to do the opposite.
So it is a little bit overstimulating for you.
Yeah, it like regulates him, but it kind of overstimulates me. And like the videos people have seen are like the proposal videos. They're like already overstimulating.
Okay, so here's the thing that I think.
Yeah, you just spend 200 grand on you on a ring, and you can't even give him a peck because you're too.
What you don't understand is the proposal video. It was already a lot. There's already a lot going on when he proposed to me and give me a $200,000 ring. That's why I turned away from his kid. Like, shut up. Shut up.
Stimulated. Shut the fuck up.
Thank you. Shut the fuck up. Shit like that. Shit like that.
And come on.
I think is like very I think the relatable thing is not wanting to make out with your partner.
No, these are famous YouTube. This is Andrew Schultz and Akaash Singh. They're comedians, quote unquote comedians. They have this stupid podcast, and this whore is the Indian dude's wife, who just started to get she like went viral because of the way she was talking, even though everyone knows she was married to him, and he was bragging about how his wife was a virgin, and then she was on this fucking podcast talking about getting finger banged in the bunghole and stuff. So yeah, it was bad.
I think the relatable thing is not wanting to make out with your partner in front of your entire family.
Yes.
But most people just do it because they're like, oh, I don't want my partner to feel embarrassed in this
No, you don't
moment.
have to make out. Listen. There's a difference between tongue fucking someone in front of like everyone and literally giving like a fucking peck on the lips when someone just engaged to you. They proposed. Their fucking wedding video. She turns away on their wedding video. Literally, even it's so natural to kiss during a wedding that it's literally even in the script. You may now kiss the bride. Okay? not hug, not fucking high five. Like, what the fuck?
Even though they're like, ugh, and you're just like, you just feel the just
We
go back to
never
doing
saw
something.
our parents kissing ever, so it's like so foreign to us.
You ain't seen your mother popping that pussy either. You just don't like the guy. You don't want to kiss him. You're with him for what he gives you, and that's it. It's clear as day.
So yeah,
Can we settle something for the internet?
Yeah.
yeah.
Will you kiss Akaash right now?
Oh, I don't even know if I want to see it.
On the lips.
Okay,
Prove everybody wrong.
Oh no, he looked like he wants it so bad. He's like, please, this will get me out of all this hot water. She still doesn't want. She's coming up with excuses on why she shouldn't.
Bring that up.
It's gonna mess up my lipstick. What? Shut up, bitch.
It's over here.
Wow, how forced was that, bro? How forced was that? Sorry, you didn't get any points back. You didn't magically become a simp. Wow. Scripted. And it's all scripted.
Whole thing is so cringe.
Mm-hmm.
And the way they're all getting involved in it just makes it even worse. It's embarrassing. It's funny as well because she still tried to come out with a little excuse about her lip gloss.
Right.
If he'd have said, nah, I don't want to mess up her lip gloss, she wouldn't have kissed him. It's horrible to watch.
I do. It was overstimulating. It was overstimulating.
You guys have like idiosyncrasies that are kind of different from a lot of couples.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
apparently,
bro, the orgy thing was fucking, that shit was crazy. I even watched it and I was like, so break us down.
I need an explanation.
Has the orgy happened?
So, okay, no, it hasn't.
Okay,
no, I saw only one woman.
Now, would you have let him get some side in this hypothetical orgy?
Of course.
Yeah.
Everyone should be included.
Come on, we all know he'd have been sat in the corner crying his eyes out.
Nah, but Akaash wants the dude.
The dude.
Yeah. You think he can handle all 10 inches of Nav? You think you can take Nav down? Or is Nav taking it?
Come on, Nav's shorter than me. Who taking it?
Oh! Shout out Nav, bro.
Yes.
I think for a lot of people, myself included, like I saw that and I was like, why would she even joke around about that
Yeah.
with Akaash there? And like, what was the backstory to that?
Now, looking back, like it's been pointed out to me and I get that. I feel like for us, I think I learned so much of my humor from Akaash. Not to like
Oh wait, I thought you were so repressed, the repressed Indian. Now it's so far the other way that I thought it was nothing to joke about having orgies with your fucking husband's friends. Come on, girl. What are we talking about? Are you this repressed Indian who didn't even know what a roster meant? Or you're so far the other way that it's like, it's just jokes. I joke about fucking my husband's friends all the time. I'm a repressed Indian.
justify it, but just to explain, like, oh, if I say these absurd things, it's so funny because it's not who I actually am.
Right. Yeah, it's so funny
It's
talking about
so funny. My wife's a whore. Ha ha ha! How hilarious! What a great joke. What? You think? Orgies. I just love
my husband.
Oh, hold on, sorry. That's a new bit. Whenever you pop into a Pablo stream, let me know what crazy thing you heard first when you came in. That's what I want to know. Because so far everyone's like, bro, I came in, you were saying this when I came. That's a new bit. Okay?
His best friend in front of his wife.
God, I'm actively trying to have an orgy because, and you haven't seen Nav yet, but wait till you fucking see him. His body goes crazy. His face card always slays, never declines. And it's kind of weird because I'm talking about your husband. I just know that Nav's dick is like at least 10 inches.
But I kind of forgot that like the internet doesn't know all these multi-dimensions of my personality, so they're just seeing this one thing.
They don't know all the different layers. They don't know that I'm like an onion. I have so many layers upon layers of personality. They only see when I say I want to fuck my podcast husband. My co-host, my podcasting co-host husband. I talk about how big his schlong is. And she didn't, it didn't even sound like a joke. How is that a joke? She said, I'm actively. Not like, yo, you know what would be funny? Like, yo, I'd be down for. She said, I'm actively trying to have an orgy. And nowhere in that statement did she mention her husband in said orgy.
Oh, you fucking person.
She didn't say we are trying to have an orgy with it. She said, I am trying to have an orgy with this couple. That's what she said.
Personality is you don't humiliate your husband like that. You don't do that. It's ridiculous, especially when his whole image is in the public. You're fucking up his
Oh yeah, bro. If you didn't see the first, I covered it on a different stream, but the one it will be with her face on it. Shit, there's so much she did. That's like, bro, if your husband is the one that's making all the money, she even complained about how he was off doing tour dates for comedy, and she's like, I'm home alone, and I have all these nice dresses that he bought you. He's like, and I can't even go out and like wear them because she has no friends. And then she's an entire closet full of her shit that he bought her and a whole closet he gave her. And she's complaining because she wants to start using his closet too, because she's like, you don't organize it good enough. It's like, for bitches like this, it's like, come on, man. Never.
Who's gonna go to this guy's comedy shows and take him serious now?
So the joke started with like Akaash being like, "Oh, Nav's really hot." Like Akaash would show Nav's picture to his trainer or whatever because he's like really like
he did it to himself as well.
Ripped or whatever.
I will say also, if she had a body count, I would have been like, hey, cut it. But
putting another man on a pedestal.
Yeah, that's insane. Imagine you talk about yourself like, oh, my wife's like, I don't even know why she's with me. I'm fucking ugly. And then you have a personal trainer that you go to and show a picture of another man. And you go, I want to look like him. Sounds to me like you want to fuck this guy. So if you are putting this guy up on a pedestal and acting as though you want to fuck him, of course your wife wants to fuck him. Why wouldn't she? Why wouldn't your wife want to fuck the guy that you're going to your personal trainer and showing a picture of and go, can you help me look like that? Pathetic, bro. Fucking pathetic.
It's just as bad as putting your woman on a pedestal. Making out that this man is so much better than you, got a better body, he's fitter.
I'm sorry, putting another man on a pedestal is way worse. Even though it's like, yeah, don't put a woman on a pedestal. It's stupid. But I could at least understand it. As a man, you're like, oh, a woman, and be like putting a man on a pedestal. It's like, what the fuck? Are you all right? Are you all right?
Is he all right? For real? Is he
all right? For real? He's smart, huh? What the fuck you trying to do? Convince her to be with him?
Right.
He succeeded by the looks of it.
Akaash would show Nav's picture to his trainer or whatever because he's like really like, yeah. Ripped or whatever.
I will say also, if she had a body count, I would have been like, hey, cut it. But because she doesn't, and I know how like innocent she actually is.
Oh, you are a virgin? That's real?
That's probably the funniest joke that he's told as a comedian, right? Thinking that she has no body count and she's a virgin after hearing everything that's come out of her mouth.
Oh, you are a virgin? That's real?
I wasn't a virgin until I met him. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good to know.
Yeah.
And if she wasn't, that body count thing, I'd have been like, what are we doing here?
Right.
Because I would have been insecure about it. But I can be, not that I'm so secure, but with that joke, I'm like so secure.
Oh, I absolutely would feel insecure.
That joke, she's acting like she's on stage doing comedy. With that particular bit, that joke she told, no, it wasn't a joke. It was a thing she says all the time. She wants to fuck another man. It's not a joke. Okay.
Stupidly, I was like, oh, it's an orgy, so it's all of us. It's not like
that is stupid.
Yeah.
That is.
I said you're being inclusive. You're being inclusive.
I thought was being inclusive.
It's not.
How come you can have a joke about outsourcing jobs and jobs?
But aren't you cool with the jobs?
Yeah.
You're cool with him just getting a massage.
Totally.
Are you
Yeah, I know.
Yes, I've said that it's less work for me.
I don't. This is. I don't.
Can you talk to our wives?
I don't believe this. Can I tell you why I don't believe this? You know the horrible decisions?
Yeah.
She was, you guys are like, dude, I think your girl will be down. She keeps saying how pretty Wheezy is. And I was like, even then, I was like, no, she's all talk. She's all bluster. That's why I haven't tested the
Paper tiger.
Dude, it's so f***ing weird. Like, she wouldn't care if you got a from someone else or you did whatever with someone else because she doesn't like you. She doesn't like you. As long as you keep
Yeah, ain't no way, bro. Women are very, very territorial. Any girl that's just like, oh, I don't care. I don't care. Even if they say they're cool with it, like the only reason they would be cool with you, like getting some side, is if they're just so in love with you and like they just accepted that that's what you're gonna do. And even then, they're gonna kick up some fuss about it probably, unless it's like an open relationship deal where and some sort of thing where they don't really feel you like that. You know? That's why they don't care. They don't care if you're fucking someone else because in her mind, you're not like hers. Like, oh, he belongs to me, and that tells you everything you need to know. Because when a woman feels like that with a dude, she's like, no, he's mine. But fucking, they get mad if you're at work and you had to have a conversation with another woman at work. She's like, that fucking stupid bitch. Why is she talking to my man? Like, stop it.
buying her bags and her rings and giving her holidays. She doesn't give a fuck because she doesn't like you. And also it gives her the excuse to do whatever she wants
security
to do if you ever can.
That's absolutely midget security. Is this viral? It's viral money, dog. Midget security guards. Oh, fuck, bro. The clip outfit on? Nah, this is a different sweatshirt, I think. Is this the same hair? I don't even know. It might be. It might be.
That's true.
Okay, like let me think about it. If you actually did go get it, yes, like I think it would bother me like 30%, but I feel like 70% I'd be like, okay, whatever.
When Akaash is sick, how do you behave?
Ooh. She's good, actually. Like,
I am good.
Yeah. There's an undertone of irritation after like day 2 where you can tell she's like, all right, let's.
I mean,
but she's very,
2 days.
Okay, can I just say
Imagine your wife being irritated at you for being sick for 2 fucking days when all you're doing is busting your balls to give her the best life possible. She's getting them big ass.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. I was just sick recently for like a couple of weeks. And, you know, my girl was sending me, I was like, oh, I miss you. I'm like, I know, I don't want to get you sick, though. And it was like almost 2 weeks, bro. But a chick starts giving you attitude because you're sick for 2 days. Like, it's kick rocks, bitch. Kick rocks. Send her on a fucking bus to Bali like Bonnie Blue. Okay? Send her on a bus to Bali like Bonnie Blue, bitch.
Rings, holidays, designer shit, living the life. But she can't even cope when you're a little bit sick for 2 days. That's true love, innit?
I feel like women are just built different. We're built to withstand suffering.
Yes, you are. That is
so
true.
we don't
We're built
really
to withstand y'all.
Yes, that is our suffering. Yeah. That is a great point.
There you go.
Yeah. We have different types of suffering.
Yeah.
Physical pain, you guys are much better at handling.
But you said that when Akaash is sick, you hate taking care of him.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I mean, do I like it? No. I would do it. But why would anyone like taking care of a sick person?
That's a good point.
Like, I'm just being honest, and maybe it is a.
It's not that people are jumping up and down going, yeah, this is so fun. But it's like, it's an innate thing when you're not a fucking sociopath. When you're an actual human with empathy and you actually love and care about someone, whether it's your mother, your fucking father, your sibling, your loved one, like your spouse. You see someone, you know, that's why it's literally in the, like for richer or poor, for in sickness and in health. So when someone's sick and I love them, I'm like, oh, what can I do to help you feel better? Like, that's what you, as someone that loves someone, like, yeah, it's actually, it's not like you look forward to it, but when they are like that, like, yeah, I like taking care of someone that's has an ailment or an ill in that moment. That's when they need your love the most, you dumb bitch.
Autism.
Don't let her. No, it's just a weird perspective for her to have. It's not about liking or disliking it. It's if you're with someone and you love them, and you see that they're sick, all you're thinking about is trying to mend them and get better. It's not about, oh, I don't like doing this. This is a nuisance. Where's my new designer bags and rings? Like, the whole way she's thinking is not with love. It's just like, this guy's just to be used. And when he's sick, I can't really use him. So it's fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Okay, was there, before we wrap this up, was there anything that you saw? Was there anything that, like, obviously all the things I imagine made you feel bad. Was there anything that specifically bothered you or, yeah?
I mean, I think people talking about the sore butthole story, because that was more kind of like an assault story, but I didn't want to label it as such because I didn't think it was super traumatizing and I had already shared one.
Right.
And I feel like the internet has a quota for girls of like how many.
Now she was raped. She laughed about it before. Now it's a grape story. Bitch. Stop it. Stop it.
Assault stories they could share regardless of if it's true or not.
What happened, if you don't mind saying?
Oh yeah, no, there's a cap. There's a cap on your amount of assault stories you're allowed to tell. Shut up. Shut up.
This is like when Tinder first came out. There was no Bumble. There was no Hinge. I met this guy on Tinder. Whatever. Like we were like just feeling like the vibes, and I.
He looks as uncomfortable as Ariana Grande in the interview.
Tinder. Whatever. Like we were like just feeling like the vibes.
He looks like he's gonna throw up. What the hell was that, dog?
I met this guy on Tinder. Whatever. Like we were like just feeling like the vibes, and I stupidly was like, "Oh, you can sleep over," but like not really wanting to hook up that much because again, for me, like I was just like, "Okay, maybe we can make out and just like whatever and cuddle." But then I guess he like wanted.
Was this guy Indian?
No, he was like way.
He took it very differently.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything? Oh, we took it very differently. She said to a guy that she met on Tinder, "Do you want to sleep over?"
Right.
Like, come on, let's not pretend that most guys don't know what that means and the girl doesn't know what that means either. Or
even back in the day, the girls I have met off Tinder back in the day that I smashed never slept over. Never slept over. So the opposite, you're gonna meet someone on Tinder, not smash, and then you invite them to sleep over. Like, well, what did you think was gonna happen?
strongly suggested. The guy is so in denial. It's pathetic to watch. It really is.
Yeah, I've learned this translation.
Wait, what do you mean?
An Indian guy might understand what an Indian girl means when she says we're hooking up. It doesn't mean we're
something conservative.
I think most American.
I was thrown off by her inviting him over because when I've been invited over, that usually means we're.
No, I know that was again stupid decision on my part. I was like 21, so it's like I really just like. I don't know, like
I was like 21, a whole grown ass adult. I mean, come on, bro.
Was making bad decisions all around. So it's like, but I was like, okay, like we'll kiss, whatever.
Oh, it's just another mistake. I'm a poor Indian girl that had no idea what she was doing when she was 21 years old on these dating websites, asking men to come sleep over. And nothing ever happened. You know, I'm still a virgin.
So
another poor mistake with a poor Indian girl.
Was just like that.
So this was a creep that was trying you, and the internet ran off with this crazy narrative of something completely different.
Yeah.
Oh, we ran off with something completely different. It's not like she told this story in this way. Like, take a listen, run the clip.
Okay, I have two full stories. So one time I met this guy on Tinder and I made the dumb mistake of letting him sleep over. Like,
she didn't say an assault story. She said a butthole story. Pause.
Not really wanting to hook up. And I like woke up in the morning and like my asshole was a little sore.
Yo, security, you got to find those guys.
Yeah, we got to get them.
I would love that.
Yeah.
Can I beat this guy up?
Yeah.
Probably not.
No, you can.
You can beat an egg.
Tell us why you were showing your cheeks to the guy and asking if he's single.
To a single Indian doctor.
Can I just give the whole lore? Okay, looking back, I get it. It was stupid. I was being stupid, okay? But we all make mistakes. But
you make a lot of mistakes.
That's a good point. But this is why I think that there's confusion. Because to feel comfortable talking about that, but then also not feel comfortable with certain things. That's where the brain goes. What I have to make
your whole ass to another man, and it's like
something.
I don't know. It's hard for me. I mean, I just am existing. I'm not trying to like. The only thing I try to do is just be myself on TikTok, but like 10 times extra.
Yeah.
And again, like not to justify, but I feel like I've been with that guy since I'm 22, and I feel like I've learned so much of my humor from him, my personality from watching you guys.
I think the big disconnect with you is like, and also there's a version with both of you. Is it you guys are so innocent because you've never been with anybody. So when you say weird sexual things, you think it's
makes me laugh
absurd.
every time someone
But
says
you are unique in your innocence with each other.
I think that was a mistake I made, is like
so innocent,
thinking that people would understand.
I can't listen to this bitch anymore. Okay, so there's a update for that. We covered Bonnie, Blue, and Bali. The Wicked cast being fucking we heard. Akaash Singh's wife on the Flagrant podcast. There is an update on the D4 vid case. The online rapper whose girlfriend was found dead. I don't know if y'all seen my original stream about that, but we have Harvey here with an update. Apparently, Charlie Kirk was just shot. It's a callback.
There is someone who is about to get arrested in the case involving the death of Celeste Rivas, and it is not David. We know a lot. Let me download you on what we found out. So
we know a lot. Yeah, we know you're on fentanyl, dog. Look at you. So what the hell? It's like there's an arrest coming. We're woohoo! Right? Woo! And I'm in the morning. Woo! And look at Charlie Kirk is dead. He got his head shaved and by a jumbo bullet. It wasn't AC. Nah, I think it was Israel. They said, woohoo! And Candace Owens said it all.
Let me download you on what we found out.
Download.
So this.
Let me download you. Sounds insane, Harvey. Let me download you? I think we need Predator Catch. Predator Catch. Don't ever say you're going to download me again. Okay? Sounds insane.
This week, there has been a witness before the grand jury, and he is intimately involved in David's life, the singer David.
Yeah, there
who
you
the
go.
LAPD
Have fun. Clip that up.
and the LA County DA says in a suspect in what they believe is the murder of Celeste Rivas. His name is Robert Morgenroth. Robert Morgenroth is the head of Mogul Vision, which is the label for David. But more than just the executive, the general manager, he is a manager. He manages David.
More than just a manager. He's a manager. What the fuck, dog? Harvey. What? He's more than just a manager to him. He's his manager. What the fuck?
And he is involved in David's day-to-day life and clearly knows a lot. So on Monday, Morgenroth was in the hallway with his lawyer, and there were
Morgenroth actually reminds me. There's a Bender bar. As you should have paid the French abortion doctor Henry Morgenthaler or something extra $40 so you were never born at all. They call that death before dishonor. Your mom should have paid the French abortion doctor Jeffrey Morgenthaler an extra $40 so you were never born at all. I call that death before dishonor.
People around, and they weren't sitting or standing right next to them, but the hallway echoes, and it was clear to people around there that there was a conversation that Morgenroth was having with his lawyer, and he was recounting what happened inside the grand jury room with the prosecutor in the case. The prosecutor, Beth Silverman, according to Morgenroth, here's what he said. She was very pushy on why I didn't call police.
Nah, bro, oh my God, I keep pausing at the perfect spots. I don't watch TMZ at all. The only clip I've seen in the last like 5 years was the whole Charlie Kirk shit. And during that, he's like, I haven't slept in days. You could hear it in his voice, the tone of his voice, like it gets mad scratchy when you're all doped up and it's fucking scratchy and itchy and scratchy sounding. And he's whiter than Ariana Grande on a press junket. And like you could just tell, bro, his fucking eyes, it's like, his eyes are like heavy. He's like slunked over. He's like, so we just got news that my dealer was a fuck. My dealer got busted.
Police. And then he went on to say that he said in response to that,
he went on to say that he said, I said, ayo.
He said, quote, I feel like I didn't have the responsibility to do that and just wanted to continue with the tour. Now, we do not know the context of this, but when the DA is grilling him about not calling the police, that has to involve a crime. You're not going to call the police because somebody didn't show up for work. You're going to call the police if there's some kind of crime involved, especially since this is a case involving what the DA says is a crime. So we don't know what Morgenroth knew that would require him, according to the DA, to pick up a telephone and call the police. But there's something. And again, he was involved in David's day-to-day life. So, okay, there is more. There is another manager in this same company, and his name is Josh Marshall. That name may be familiar to you because Josh Marshall was the guy who leased the house in the Hollywood Hills that David was staying at. It is the same house that the LAPD raided pursuant to a search warrant just shortly after Celeste's body was found inside David's Tesla. We are told by law enforcement sources that that house and that search was really critical in their investigation. So Josh Marshall, who leased the house, who signed the lease, is part of the company Mogul Vision that Morgenroth is also involved with. Morgenroth and Josh Marshall are both managers of David. So they seem to know a lot about David. I don't know, we don't know if Josh Marshall was called as a...
Josh Marshall. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know. We don't know. Josh Marshall. Okay. But the thing is, Harvey nodding off on TMZ. Bro, what is this? What is this? Are they working for his defense team? Because from what I've seen, there's like a little heading that says uncooperative witness due to be arrested. So there's a difference between an uncooperative witness and someone that you're saying, you're like basically putting it out there like, look guys, he had access to the house, the car, he managed David's everyday life. He was more than a manager. He was his manager, like, quote unquote. What the fuck does that even mean? His fixer, I guess? Like, I don't know. It seems like they paid Harvey here and a fat bag of dope for him to run with this narrative. What the fuck?
Witness. I would frankly be very surprised if he wasn't. But
you know, this dude, I mean, obviously he's rich as fuck. He's got like a Hollywood doctor on call. He gets like legally prescribed Percocets or some shit.
Roth testified for at least 3 days. We don't.
Or not even, you know what? I don't even think this dude probably don't even take pills. He gets like fentanyl patches and he's got one on his back right now.
I don't know if he was testifying last week as well. One other interesting thing happened on Tuesday.
Oh, what was it?
Morgenroth went into a courtroom that is next to where the grand jury.
He went into a courtroom where they have court and there's chairs, there's a bailiff, there's a judge, you got a plaintiff, you got a defendant, you got a lawyer. What the fuck?
Was hearing the testimony. And along with Morgenroth, the DA, Beth Silverman, also walked in. Now that's important because when there's something that happens in the grand jury where there's a dispute, for example, if a witness won't answer a question and the DA is pressing for an answer, if there's a stalemate, the DA can go to the judge and force the witness to testify, or at least get the judge to do that. We don't know if that's why they walked in, but both Morgenroth and Beth Silverman walked into that courtroom. And when they did, we have a reporter who was down there who was in the courtroom, and the judge kicked our reporter out and closed the hearing. So something was going on about what was happening in the grand jury room. And it may well be there was some dispute over what Morgenroth would or would not say. But again, we don't know what that is. Now let's go to Wednesday, because this gets even more interesting. So I told you.
It's like hard to even follow him. He's so like, I feel like I'm watching a woman tell a work story right now. It's like fucking 8 minutes later, I'm like, where's the pertinent details? Let's go.
You that Beth Silverman is the DA. Morgenroth's lawyer is a woman by the name of Evan Janess. So this is after the conversation on Monday.
So, like, he has a lawyer, and the lawyer's name is Evan Janessifolstensteins. Like, what the fuck does that mean to us? Nothing. Keep it going.
On Wednesday, Beth
He fucking nodded out, make it fucking mid-sentence.
On Monday. On Wednesday.
On Wednesday. Not Tuesday. Not Tuesday, but wait, hold on. Not Tuesday, but Wednesday. I think it was Thursday. Bro, what the fuck? He's like, come on, Harvey. You're doing a show. Open your eyeballs.
Beth Silverman, the prosecutor,
Open your eyeballs.
Walks out into the hallway and starts talking to attorney Evan Janess. And what we are told by people who are around there is that that Beth Silverman was very frustrated and said that she would have a judge.
I never even heard of him, dude. I never heard of this dude until this happened. Never heard of D4 vid until this happened. Salute, Brick, salute. Never heard of this dude until this case, for real.
Judge issue a body attachment to a female witness that was supposed to appear before the grand jury, a witness whom Janess represents. Remember, Janess also represents Morgenroth. So apparently this witness didn't show up.
Okay.
And Beth Silverman seemed frustrated, according to the people there, and said to Janess, I'm going to have a body attachment placed on this woman, and we're going to have her taken to court. That's an arrest, taken to court to appear before the grand jury. So we don't know if that woman also has a connection to Morgenroth, who is again represented by Evan Janess. So there are a lot of connections here, connections between Josh Marshall and Morgenroth, both of whom were really intimately involved.
He's fucking dog.
And Morgenroth, both of whom were
intimately involved in the case.
Really?
Were they really? Who knows what they were really up to? Who knows what they're really doing? You know what I'm saying?
Intimately involved in David's day-to-day life. And then you have this female witness who may be involved with Morgan Roth as well, because the same lawyer represents both of them.
Everyone's involved in Morgan Roth and Evan Hollenstein and Jeff and Ellen Beisenberger. Was he like hired to confuse us all? I feel like I know less than when I clicked on this video. I know less than when I clicked. He just like gave us a jumbled word salad to just muddy up the waters and go, so David's not guilty? What the fuck did I just watch, dog? Hold up, let me get it together. Hold up, let me get it together. I know, bro. He's a fucking ancient. He's at this point, he's gonna have to find a new body to transfer into, like Charles Lee Ray. He's gonna be like, give me the power, I beg of you. And he's gonna have to fucking transfer into a new body at some point because he's a millennia old, bro. He sleeps upside down on the ceiling like this. Put him in a coffin. Yeah. Okay, so I'm like more confused than anything after watching. I don't even know what to say. It still hasn't convinced me at all that D4Vid is not guilty. I don't know. Everyone's talking about this fucking Diddy documentary. I haven't seen it, but people are like mad at 50 Cent calling him a snitch and shit. It's like, people are retarded. People are literally retarded. What the fuck? I don't even know. Okay. I don't know I still got some time. I can. Is there anything y'all want me to cover specifically? Probably like. I don't really give a fuck about Cassidy versus Easy or any of that shit for real. It's like, oh, Easy's brother came out and confirmed that Easy's brother is a fucking snitch, and who cares? Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Not I. Logan Paul's court case for his NFT rug pull scam. He said, oh, they dropped the charges, but they're refiling a second complaint. It's like, I don't know. I don't care about any of that. I know there's other stuff. We could watch some funny videos. We could cut, like, I don't know. What do y'all want to do? What do y'all want to do? I couldn't even get through the Diddy doc. It's way too. I could imagine, bro. The doc's a waste of time. I mean, no, it's not a waste of time. It's my video on Diddy where I read the rhyme that he wrote for the judge. That was fucking hilarious. That was hilarious. Okay? Just like everything else in the world, you only need to watch Pablo's coverage, okay? You only need to watch Pablo's coverage. I mean, I kind of went over everything I had planned for this specific stream, but there is okay, well, we got Trap Lore Russ here to talk about the D4. Do we care about the D4Vid case anymore? All right, let's move on to this is better. Tim Pool versus Cnadance Owens from Too Lazy to Try. Let's check this out. Okay, let me rewind it a little. Bing, 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 boom, bing, bang, boom. I don't really watch. Do the funny shit? Okay, we can get this. I'm gonna play this for a minute. This is apparently Cnadance Owens and Tim Pool are beefing. I don't know. Let's check it out.
Causing a shift in the political leanings of a generation for the first time in history is now in dire straits. Their leader and founder murdered, and prominent pieces of human trash are trying to destroy it. Cnadance Owens is a fucking evil scumbag. She is a degenerate cunt. She is burning everything down. And she's gloating and smiling while she does it. And you know what you fucking told me? She has no security. She doesn't fucking deal with the shit we have to deal with. She's a piece of shit. She's making everyone else suffer. And all of these fucking conservatives out there that send me these fucking...
I was trying to find... I have a black beanie. I was going to put a black beanie on it and put a fucking dress shirt on and go... When you cause the political leanings, and I'm gonna do my Tim Pool impression. I'm gonna do my Tim Pool impression because what the fuck?
Suffer. And all of these fucking conservatives out there that send me these fucking messages have no
fucking messages,
fucking balls to call her out. More and more people have started doing it. They send me these
fucking
messages. Good for you, Tim. Good for you, Tim. I wasn't the first person to do it. I'm not gonna take credit for that. But don't fucking DM me.
All right, so
don't fucking DM me, and don't act like fucking DM me.
Ever since Cnadance Owens left the Daily Wire, she has been wreaking havoc, and now we finally have somebody completely crashing out over it. Tim Pool recently has been going off on her, which a lot of people are happy about because a lot of people hate what she's doing, but are too scared to call her out on it, which is pathetic. You know, that all these people are privately messaging Tim saying they agree with him, but won't say anything publicly about Cnadance. Like, these people need Tim Pool to be the one to try to put Cnadance in her place, which of course he just gets all emotional and crashes out, but at least he has the balls to go after her. Like, Tim Pool said Turning Point might be in trouble because of Cnadance. If that's true, how pathetic is that? You know, if they just let Cnadance destroy their company by insinuating they killed their own CEO, then they deserve to fail. I mean, it's been shockingly easy for Cnadance to take control of the narrative here, which does kind of prove her point that people around Charlie didn't really care about him because they're letting her destroy his company. It's embarrassing. So Cnadance might be right about that. These people aren't even putting up a fight. Also, Cnadance worked for Turning Point early on in her career, so they helped create this monster. And I think now she's the most popular podcaster in the world, and she's been milking Charlie's assassination like crazy. She's probably made tens of millions of dollars from it. I think every episode she's done since his death has been about that and her theories on it and what kind of dreams she's having. She seriously thinks her dreams can tell the future, and that's how she found out Charlie Kirk was betrayed. Apparently, he came into one of her dreams and told her that, which I know it seems like this would be a joke, but she's dead serious about this. She thinks her dreams can actually predict the future, and she uses her dreams and her intuition about Charlie to convince people he was betrayed. And there are millions of people that tune in to listen to this every day. So I got to give Cnadance credit. She is the greatest bullshit artist of all time. I mean, somehow the most popular right-wing influencer currently is a lady who thinks her dreams can predict the future.
A super vivid dream. I was pregnant. Tends to happen a lot to women when they're pregnant. But in that dream from 2023, my former producer of the show and I were standing in the control room, and she told me that she was 26 weeks pregnant. This is in the dream. And she told me exactly what month the baby was coming. I asked her in the dream, is it a boy? Is it a girl? And she said, it's a boy. I woke up and I immediately texted my producer in real life and I said, hey, you're pregnant, just so you know, it's a boy. And then she found out that she was pregnant 1 week later. She had no idea when I texted her. I similarly, like I just said, had a vivid dream this weekend, and Charlie came to me and he told me that he was betrayed. I also felt in the dream that it is soon going to be revealed, that it's actually inevitable that it is going to be revealed, that there is nothing and no one that is going to stop the truth from coming out, and it is going to have international consequences. Women tend to have a stronger intuition about people, I would say. We care about whether or not his friends betrayed him, okay? So dreams can give you some...
She's like, oh, what facts? What facts do you want? I had a dream. Women's intuition.
Sort of intuition. And I certainly think that mine gave me a lot of intuition. Loving your emails, telling me about your dreams. People in Turning Point had dreams. There was one young woman who emailed me and
people had dreams. Bro, me and Social all the time. There's a scene in the Nightmare on Elm Street remake that came out in like 2009. And one of the actors, the kid's like, he goes, these dreams, they're real. And we used to, I don't know why, we used to say that line to each other all the time. Like, just randomly. Like, but you know what? These dreams, they're real. And that's all I can think of right now watching it.
Candace, like, I just have to tell you, the week leading up to this, I had a very vivid dream about so-and-so at the company and six snakes that were around him. There's many people who dreamed, for whatever reason, the number 6 was in their dreams.
Oh, no,
in terms
not 6.
of the weapon, whatever it was 6 that was appearing. And so I'm kind of going by a vibe that there may be 6 people who betrayed him by the end of this.
Kind of going by a vibe.
One too many dreams.
One too many dreams with the number 6. So, yeah, just round up 6 people and throw them in jail. If you had a dream. I mean, if you had a dream, no, she could absolutely get it, though. Candace could get it. She could be dreaming about something else too.
That effect from people around the world. Trust your gut. Don't ignore your dreams. I felt it leading up to Charlie's assassination. I pulled my children out of school. I was having this dreams and visions about bees and organization that was happening in America.
About Jason Statham? I'm the beekeeper. I work here. I'm the beekeeper. What the fuck are you talking about? You pulled your kids out of school because you had dreams about bees. Okay.
I have a sense of dread that a lot of these events that are happening, these inexplicable events like the Malibu fires, these sort of coastal events.
So maybe everybody just tunes into her show to see how crazy she is. I mean, I wish that was the case, but she actually has a lot of fans and she's causing real problems for people because they don't know how to respond to her. You know, they're hoping she'd just go away, but it doesn't seem like she will. And she just keeps doubling down and getting more and more out there. I mean, it's nearly impossible to even keep up with these theories of hers. Like, there are some suspicious things about Charlie's assassination, but Candace just throws so much shit at the wall. It's like, what are we even doing here? Just stick to one theory. I mean, at the end, she said she's had dreams of bees because she also believes there's this underground beekeeper cult that has infiltrated schools. And I think that's why she took her kids out of school. And then she also...
Jason Statham's beekeeper cult invaded the school system. I'm a beekeeper. I'm a working man. Hey, I work here. I'm the beekeeper.
Has infiltrated schools. And I think that's why she took her kids out of school. And then she also thinks this had something to do with Charlie Kirk's assassination. So it's just really hard not to laugh at this shit. I mean, it sounds like she's trying to be funny. Like, she knows how ridiculous she sounds, but people take her seriously and she's trying to be serious. Also, she always finds a way to tie every significant event into everything else she's been talking about. You know, like Charlie Kirk getting killed, that has something to do with the president of France's wife secretly being a man. And it also has something to do with the underground beekeeper cult Candace has been having dreams about that she thinks is in schools.
Came across what looked to me like a bunch of people talking about bees. You're going, Candace, what do you, like literally bees in a way
like buzz bees. Not busy bees. Not bees like you get in school. Different kind of bees in this school system. Like, what on earth? Like, what's the scenario? What's the conspiracy? That they're planting these beehives and people in full suit? Like, what? What's the conspiracy? What's the conspiracy with the bee colonies in schools? I don't understand.
You're going, Candace, what do you, like literally bees in a way that the only way I can describe it, she was like, they were speaking about bees, but they weren't speaking about bees. It was very coded. And I'm going, am I going crazy? Or do you think that all these people are really actually, quote unquote, bee farmers or saying that they farm bees? What is this lingo that I'm not understanding? I said to my husband, there is some weird underground, it's like I sense like imminent danger is coming. And for some reason, I feel like there is an underground that has emerged at schools and it's like related to bees. That's what I said. And I messaged multiple people about this, my sister. I think it's a communist underground and I don't know why, but it has something to do with bees. Totally sensible thing to say to your husband. Then came September 10th.
Underground bunker, bee colony tunnels, bees. Bro, this shit has got me spinning in my chair.
Obviously, Charlie lost his life. And a few days later, I was told, and I sensed instantly that there was like a hive of people that were involved in this. I just knew it. And when it happened, I just went, oh.
A hive. Like bees, buzz.
My goodness. And my gut is telling me that this was the thing, that the dread that I sensed that was coming out of school. And I had no idea. I am not a flag person at all. And then someone told me, and I was astonished that Utah recently, extraordinarily, did modernize their bee flag. I had no.
Yeah. Seizure. Is this true? Did Utah modernize their bee flag? What the fuck is a bee flag? There's a flag for bees? I don't know. No, so Candace, you're lucky you're attractive, or else no one would watch you.
No idea that the Utah state flag is a hexagonal beehive. So what's happening here? Well, I can tell you my suspicion. I think that this is a program. I do. I don't know.
Program.
No, but I know.
I don't know, no, but I know. I had a dream. I saw a couple beekeepers. They changed the flag in Utah. There's a hive. There's a hive mind. It's a program. We're being programmed to collect honey. I don't know. Well, what's the program? I don't know.
You know? I don't know, no, but I know.
So there's a fine line between the biggest podcaster in the world and a mental patient. I mean, I'm open to hearing different theories, but this is insane. I mean, if people are referring to Cnadance Owen's gibberish about her dreams to prove Charlie Kirk was betrayed by Turning Point, it's just going to make me want to have to believe the official narrative. You know, I'd take that over whatever the hell this nonsense is.
I say it all the time. Like, listen, I'm not an anti-conspiracy person. I'm not. But sometimes these fucking people, they go so far with it that they repulse me and they make me like fall back so far that I'm like, you know what? I don't even care. I believe this version of events more than whatever the fuck you're trying to sell me right now. Okay? Because it's never one coherent like theory. It's like 12 different ones. They just throw shit at the wall to see what sticks, you know? Or like with Charlie Kirk, it was like, no, it was the exploding mic. It was the guy who had the fucking hidden thing. It wasn't this guy. It was his furry boyfriend who everyone on the Discord was in on it. Well, the Turning Point guys, he gave the fucking baseball signal. And it's like, well, which one is it? Which one is it? Was it the guy had the wrist deflector like Daniel Craig in Cowboys and Aliens? He had fucking the Mega Man blaster? Or was it a fucking bomb? Which one is it? Okay? Which one? And that shit just makes me go, all right, bro. Underground bees, like, okay.
You know, Cnadance can't even give us even somewhat of a coherent narrative about this, and she's still dominating the conversation. Maybe because she just cranks these out like every day. There's a new theory she has, and she always refers to her dreams and her intuition and feelings as evidence. She really acts like she's a psychic. It's hilarious because she'll be like, I had a bad feeling when Charlie was assassinated. It's like, no way. When somebody you knew was shot dead in front of hundreds of people and for the whole world to see with blood pouring out of his neck, Cnadance had a bad feeling about that. Wow, she must have some good.
Right. Like, I don't even like to call them conspiracies because, like, some shit, it's like not even a conspiracy to me. Like 9/11, not even a conspiracy. 100% bullshit. Official story, bullshit. Like JFK assassination, bullshit. Official stories, bullshit. So like stuff like that's not even like a conspiracy to me. But like other shit, it's like, bro, I don't know. I don't even care anymore. It's like people get so weird with it that they make me like want to check out because they get so fucking like miserable. Like when people are like that deep into shit, they're like, you can't even have fun anymore. Like you can't even watch TV. You can't like people are like, oh, fucking the NFL's rigged. Everything's decided. It's like, okay, well, even if it is like, whatever, I'm going to watch some football. Like, oh, this movie, this director, this song, it's like everything's fucking, it's like, okay, should we just kill ourselves now then? Should we just sit in an emptiness void? Your phones are causing, okay, everyone put down the technology. Don't watch any TV shows or movies or listen to any, like, you know, at some point it's like, all right, bro, we get it. Okay? I'm not just going to stop existing just because, you know.
Intuition.
I really am going to miss Charlie. And I think when Charlie was assassinated, there was something about it. I knew that this story was going to be.
Mandalay Bay shooter, bullshit. I mean, a lot of the shooting stories are bullshit, straight up. The trans shooters, though, I do believe those are real. Those are real. Alex Jones of the world make anyone with a real like that. Yeah, I mean, Yeah.
Dark. Instantly, I knew.
Yeah, so only Candace could have realized that something like this was going to be a dark situation. It's so funny. Also, Russell Brand asked her to explain why people would want to have Charlie killed and who it benefited. And she immediately started talking about her feelings and how she knew this was going to be big. But again, it's like, no shit. When one of the biggest political influencers on the planet gets shot dead in front of everybody, I think that's a pretty big deal.
Who benefits from Charlie Kirk being killed? Who benefits? Like, as they say, cui bono? That's the question to always ask. And I actually didn't understand how Israel benefits from Charlie Kirk being murdered. I certainly can't see yet how, like, sort of French special forces could, so can you explain that to me? Because I don't understand who benefits from, but I also know that whenever I've seen it my whole life, a lone gunman killed RFK, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. I know that's a lie, so I'm open. So what is it?
So look, I can tell you that from the moment that Charlie got shot, and I can't explain it, and maybe it's because Charlie would tell me all the time that he was going to die young, and I showed those messages, and I just knew that this was big. I knew it was big. I didn't have the players. I certainly didn't suspect Turning Point USA would be.
So it's hard to take somebody seriously when their response is, I just had a feeling I can't explain. I'm open to the idea that there's more to the story, but this is just lunacy. Every day she's like, I have groundbreaking info. This is going to be huge. This is going to change everything. And then it's just some crazy bullshit that leads to nothing. Like, also recently, she realized there are a few students wearing maroon shirts during Charlie's assassination. So, of course, there's some theory about that. And whenever people mock her for these theories, she takes that as, oh, I must be onto something here. Like, she has no self-awareness at all. And she always thinks she's onto something, no matter how ridiculous it is. Because, I mean, she can say whatever she wants. Her followers literally believe she could predict the future. So they'll believe any bullshit from her.
Here we go. We have this young man. This is after the shot. He's wearing maroon.
Before the shot. Conspiracy. After the shot.
Another person here sitting there under the tree after the shot, and he's wearing maroon. So another
Maroon 5. I had a dream about the number 5, and there's a guy on a t-shirt that's maroon. Adam Levine confirmed involved.
Person here. We're going to come back to this person who is wearing maroon because his dad is going to say something publicly.
Everyone in this picture has a maroon shirt. Maroon 5.
3 people, 1 shot, all of them alone wearing maroon. We're going to come back to the guy at the top there who has the hat, the darker hat on, who is wearing maroon. Just like these like strapping young men all wearing maroon. We've got this guy in the bush wearing maroon. I could go on and on. This person of how many people wearing maroon. I even have a video of someone holding a maroon shirt. Okay. So
I have a video of someone holding a maroon shirt. So there you have it.
I mentioned that quite casually. And that thing happened where there was an overreaction for no reason online. So I knew that I was on the right track and I should probably keep going.
Also, another one of her theories was about these Egyptian planes that were following Charlie around. She claimed an Egyptian plane took off right after Charlie was assassinated, but she didn't understand the time zone difference. She thought UTC time meant Utah time. So she didn't understand that the plane really took off hours before Charlie died.
UTC means Utah time. Utah time. What the fuck?
But she still, of course, found a way to spin it to fit her theory. Also, she keeps leaking personal texts from Charlie.
I know what Sage is going to say. She needs to find a way to spin it on his day.
Which I think is really inappropriate because some of them are really embarrassing. There's this one where Charlie's quoting a Nicki Minaj verse, and he sent this weird emoji and said, when Nicki's verse drops, I lose my mind. So I don't know if you'd appreciate these messages being public, but Candace just cannot let this man rest. Instead she has to reveal all this personal stuff about him. And she also shared another message. Like, she hyped up this show like crazy, and she said she had info that would change everything. So I tuned in. I wanted to see what she had to say. And of course, most of it was just incoherent ramblings about some out there theory of hers. But then again, she dropped another message that Charlie sent her where he was trying to get fashion advice from her.
Charlie going on dates and the girls they liked, and me always being the wing woman, and him asking. This text message is one of my favorite text messages between me and Charlie when he was getting ready to go on a date. And
salute.
Oh, he didn't date many people, and he was just kind of in love with this girl. And he was asking me, should I wear this? And this is the text message. It's so sweet. he said, "Do I have to change this shirt?" And I wrote back, "Yes. And throw it away if you can." Charlie.
And this is months after his death. I mean, I don't know if she'll ever give this up. Like, she somehow always finds a way to drag this on, and she keeps people engaged. You know, that's impressive. So I got to give her credit there. You know, her fans are still totally on board with all this madness. And I'm sure she really is affecting Turning Point. Like last week, she said, "I can now say with full confidence that I believe Charlie Kirk was betrayed by the leadership of Turning Point USA and some of the very people who eulogized him on stage. And I'm making a personal plea to every well-meaning person who donated to this godforsaken organization to request a refund." So Turning Point and Charlie's friends are probably in shambles. Like, these people are getting destroyed by Cnadance Owens. It's hilarious. Like, they're barely even putting up a fight. Some of them are even making things worse. Like this Epstein binder guy, Jack Posobiec. He was close friends with Charlie, and I think he might work for Turning Point. So he obviously thinks Tyler Robinson was the person that killed Charlie Kirk. So he tried to prove to Cnadance Owens fans that Tyler Robinson was the shooter by showing how much he likes guns. So he posted pictures of Tyler Robinson's brother with guns with his face blurred out and acted like it was Tyler Robinson. So he got community noted. So this obviously is not helping at all. It's only making things worse. Also, I think this guy's kind of scared to call out Cnadance Owens. He never directly mentions her name and instead refers to her and her fans as Tyler Robbins simpers. So this guy is just pathetic. You know, it seems like the only people that are really trying to put Cnadance in her place are Nick Fuentes, who hated Charlie Kirk, and Tim Pool, who isn't a big fan of Turning Point. And he even seems kind of annoyed with them and Charlie's friends because they've just done such a bad job at trying to defend Charlie and call out Cnadance. You know, most of them are too scared to. So Tim just seems fed up with everything. Also, he's always on the verge of crashing out. Like, at least a few times every year, he's like, "I got nothing to lose. I don't care anymore. I could give all this up tomorrow and live in a van down by the river." So this is a perfect storm here. Cnadance, she's going completely off the rails. And it's that time of the year for Tim where he starts crashing out and acting like he has nothing to lose.
Charlie spent his life building out these organizations. Cnadance is doing everything in her power to tear them down.
Cnadance is doing everything in her power. Hold on, let me get my black beanie. Okay, the official narrative, okay? Tim Pool.
She hates Charlie.
She hates Charlie.
She hates what Charlie built.
Hates.
And she wants it to burn. She hates Charlie's family.
Hates. I hate the way you say hates.
She hates Charlie's friends.
Hates. Hates. Slowly the H is vanishing from this word. Hates. He hates this. He hates this. He hates.
She's accused them of killing him. She's accused his wife of having knowledge of these events. And then she comes out and says, "I never said that." Not in the literal sense, but there's literally no other logical conclusion to what you're saying. I'll tell you this, Cnadance lighting a Molotov and throwing it through the window is not helping. And it's the most demoralizing thing ever. Additionally, all of the fucking cowards on the right who are too scared to say anything about her, because she tweets at me talking shit or whatever, and then a bunch of people come and flood our chat. I could give a single flying fuck. What? You can come and you can burn everything I have to the ground, and I will happily live in a van down by the river. I don't care to be number one. I don't need to be
by the river. I will happily go Matt Foley and live in a van down by the river.
Number one, what I care about is what is true and what will help this country and what works. And she is a fucking...
And we do not know what work. Okay, I'm done with this. I'm done with this. Okay, Tim Pool, we get it. He wears hats. He wears hats. Cnadance, she could get it. Fake photos just feels Cnadance even more right. Oh, 100%. I'm like, I think you're onto something. You know what else you could be on to is my nutsack. But speaking of being on some nuts, I thought this was funny. We did talk about this horror earlier in the stream, but I just found this clip of this. Apparently, this kid roasting her. So let's check some of this out because I think it's funny.
Welcome back to the podcast. For today's guest, we have Bonnie Blue.
It's funny, I was making the joke that she's a walking Wuhan lab that's going to start the next SARS virus. And he's literally got a dude in a quarantine outfit because he doesn't want to catch whatever Bonnie Blue's got. Okay?
Welcome.
But before I do this, I do want to show, like, I was not joking earlier, okay? The first time I ever heard this bitch's name, Because, like I said, I don't know. I don't know about porn, especially like newer porn stars. Like I know like of the names of chicks from like, you know, like at least like years ago. Any like newer porn star, I have no fucking idea. I don't keep up with that shit. But this chick, I heard about her all over the internet because she was trying to set a record. Here, I'll show you real quick before we get into her getting roasted. The record she was trying to set is to sleep with the most amount of men in a like allotted time. So Bonnie Blue refers to prominent pornographic actress Tina Billinger. Her controversial stunts. 2025 claim of having sex with 1,057 men in one day to set a world record. An event documented in the Apple TV show 1,000 Men and Me. The Bonnie Blue story. Terrible. So she put out like an open invite to all these strangers to show up, and fucking for all these clowns that actually did show up that day to smash her for like 2 minutes each. Fucking pathetic. Like I said, she's not even like attractive to me, you know. I'm not gonna act like, oh, ew, porn stars, yuck. Like there's some porn stars that are like, you know, kind of bad, obviously, but she's not one of them. She's not one of them. To me, she looks disgusting, and she's British. Ugh.
Come in.
I don't know.
Come sit in the middle, please. For today's co-host, welcome Mike.
Richard Ramirez.
Mike, come take your seat to the left. Please hold the mic close to you and then introduce yourself in case anybody doesn't know you.
Okay. Hi, I'm Bonnie Blue.
Yeah, but you just said your name, which I already said. I'm saying introduce yourself, please, in case anybody doesn't know you.
Okay, no problem. I'm the girl that slept with 1,057 men in just 12 hours, and I take anyone from to barely breathe in.
Okay, so essentially what she's trying to say, she's a disgusting whore.
She's a disgusting whore. Yes, she is. They had to blur it out, so I'm guessing she said she'll take anyone from a dude that was just like fresh out the womb to barely breathing. That's disgusting. She brags about fucking guys still in school. She calls them schoolies and barely legal. Is she all right? I don't know. So let's listen to her be called a whore more because it's funny.
But maybe tell them a little bit about yourself and not just your career.
Yeah, so alongside being a disgusting whore,
right,
I love sleeping with strangers. I love sharing my location online and letting anyone enter my holes. And I love it. And I have really good fun making the content.
Yeah, that's disgusting, but that's exactly what you just said. You know, that's kind of your career. I'm saying maybe tell them a little bit about yourself.
Myself, well, I mean, me having sex with strangers is something I do all the time and it is my life. But aside from that, I have 3 pets. I love traveling. And
so your entire life is just degeneracy. You don't have any hobbies. It's just all going around being a disgusting imbecile.
Yeah. Aside from that, I enjoy shopping, free diving, anything outdoorsy.
So you enjoy having pets and shopping besides when you're doing, you know what? Very interesting. How did you get such interesting hobbies?
Well, pets. You buy pets. I adore my pets.
I know, but most people don't like pets or shopping. You know, what made you interested in something like that? Such a niche thing.
I mean, it's not really niche. It's very common.
Oh, wow. Oh.
Okay, aside from that, I did mention free diving, but you just skipped over that.
I don't know if you know what that means. I know. Say again?
Snorkeling, being in the water, free diving.
You like shopping, swimming, and owning pets?
Yeah, that basically sums me up.
Extremely interesting. What initially made you such a horrible, shameless, depraved, and wicked individual?
I wanted to do this originally just for money and to get freedom. And then I realized I actually enjoyed it and I had a lot of fun from filming content and meeting new people.
If you could try to keep it to, obviously give real answers. Try to keep it to a low with all the weird, disgusting innuendo.
Weird, disgusting.
So you originally did this for money. How much money are you making?
A lot of money.
How much?
A lot.
Do you not disclose a specific amount?
This kid rules. Like I don't really watch his shit like that, but every now and then I'll come across clips, and he's just like, bro, he just fucking roasts his guests and do it for money. Speaking of doing it for money, I don't even know. Oh, there it is. Speaking of doing it for money, that's my cash app. Send me your monies.
Out?
No.
Not real shit though. I'd appreciate it.
Do you disclose a general amount?
Enough money to live a beautiful life.
Yeah, but a beautiful life could be different for somebody who has such a niche interest, such as shopping.
Of course. I might shop at Asda. I might shop at Selfridges. Who knows?
I don't know what either of those are, but I mean, you make, for example, more than $100,000 a month?
Yeah, I'm not going to say what I earn, but yes, I earn a comfortable living.
More than 100,000?
Yes.
More than $1 million?
I'm not commenting.
But you just commented. You said more than 100,000.
Yeah, I answered that one question, and now I'm no longer commenting.
And why is that?
Because it's my decision. I respect consent.
I know
and
that
what
it's your
people's
decision. I'm
boundaries
asking,
are.
why is that your decision? What's influencing that?
Nothing. I just don't always need to disclose how much I'm earning.
Oh, really?
I understand that. I'm asking why that's an issue to you. It's
I
not
don't
like you're very
understand. So the bitch that has no problem telling you, she has no shame whatsoever telling you she slept with 1,000 men in one day, but she doesn't feel comfortable telling you the amount of money she makes for sleeping with them. What? Bro, what? Listen, that means it's a low number. Let's be real, guys. Let's be real. If it was a big number, she wouldn't feel bad at all about saying, well, I don't understand. I don't get it. That's like, that would make sense if you were like modest and you're like, oh, I don't disclose my finance. You just bragged about fucking 1,000 guys in a day, but you don't want to talk about your income? Shut up. Shut up, whore.
private person or have many issues disclosing really anything of yourself?
No, but there's some parts, for example, how much I'm earning. I don't.
Broken alone, bro. Caesar, in 10 years. Well, it's funny because she was just arrested in Bali. She was facing 15 years in prison because pornography is illegal in Bali. And she was driving around a bang bus and supposedly filming content. Now she got arrested. She was facing 15 years. But apparently there's been an update that they didn't find any actual footage of said content being filmed. They're like, and then her play on it was that she's like, oh, no, we were just filming a reality show where we were driving the bang bus around and they were, you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, the bang bus. But so supposedly that's how they're going to get out of it. I don't know if she just like stuffed a flash drive up her cooter and hid the evidence, or if they really were just like they were clout fishing probably. Because it is illegal in Bali, the Anti-Pornography Act or whatever in Bali, Indonesia. You could face fucking over a decade if you break that. So I mean, she's dumb. She's clearly a dumb whore, but I don't know if she's that dumb. So they were probably just driving around in the van and pretending as if she was like filming content. And that was the whole bit, you know? So she might get off. She might get off with a fine. She's going to have to pay like 100,000 rupees. 100,000 potential rupees, and probably like some fucking, you know, whatever, stay away, or she might be like banned from coming back to Bali or something. I don't know, but I was really excited when I heard she might serve 15 years in jail for being a whore. You know,
disclose.
Okay, we'll move on. Just please don't touch any of us, as you see.
Don't touch any of us. We don't want the Wuhan virus.
Careful here because we don't want to get rabies.
No, of course, and that's reflected in the toilets you've blocked up.
Yeah, well, that was a trick, actually. I was just hoping you wouldn't use the bathroom at this place because now I'm not using it anymore, but I guess that didn't work, unfortunately. What do you think will be the average lifespan of your children? 12, 13 years old?
No, a lot older. I think they're going to live a very happy, long life.
What's the average lifespan of your children? 12, 13? Oh, shit. Salute to that, bro. Salute to that. I have more than 3 rounds of material. So I'm trying to I have it all, man. Bro, honestly, right now, I still have all my Greg material, which is like 15 minutes worth of shit. I have all that. I have all my yo-yo shit. I have the innovate stuff, and some of my cute people. I have like an hour. I have like an hour's worth of bars that I could literally, I could sit here right now and like rap it all to you in a row off memory. So I have like an hour's worth of material right now, but I'm trying to like edit it down 2 on the dot. No, I feel you. I'm definitely I'm gonna try to stick to the time. I haven't timed it out yet 100%, but I'm editing it down and shit. So these are these are gonna be nice little concise rounds. Either I'm not gonna be rapping all day, but I like it. I like these, and I think they're I think people are really gonna like this and my approach for this battle and shit. So salute to that.
Have children, they'll be able to get good health care, and what more can you ask for?
But healthcare won't solve a broken neck from hanging yourself or a shotgun to the face.
For sure, but that's not to say my children aren't going to be happy or they're not going to support my career.
You think your children will support your career?
100%.
And how do you, I mean, what leads you to believe that?
I think sex work is becoming more and more normal nowadays, and I'll educate them.
Well, luckily with people like you, you're giving it such a bad look that it might start going backwards again, which is what I...
That's a fucking fact. I love how he said that. She's like, sex work is becoming so normalized lately. You hate this kid? Well, the fact that it's clearly a bit, I think it's genius. I think the bit of the essence, and maybe because I recognize a little of like my own persona that like, you know, like punching and shit up and like playing the fucking, you know, like, don't get me wrong, like rage baiting. I'm not a fan of like rage bait, like certain kind of shit. Perfect example between these two people on the camera right now. Fucking Bonnie, whatever the fuck, Bonnie Blue, whatever her stupid name is. Her version of rage baiting, can't stand it. Fucking infuriating. Pretending, oh my bad, like it. Pretending as though you're actually filming pornographic material in Bali, Indonesia, where it's illegal. Driving around a big fucking blue bus. That's why I have this color of the banner, because that's what color the bus was. Driving around a bus, this color with your face on it, talking about bang bus and advertising it all over social media and bragging about how you're going to sleep with everyone's sons and everything. And if you're not, you're just pretending and it's like you're doing it as like rage baiting. That's fucking retarded to me. This kid being smart enough to like make this like ridiculous character where he's just an asshole, and mainly because I'm not a fan of like everyone he has on his podcast. I don't like. So watching him like just be an asshole to all these people I don't like is very humorous to me and entertaining. And it's like he never breaks character. He never breaks. They even pulled up a clip of him like years ago talking, and everyone's like, "Oh, use your normal voice and shit," which I don't know. Like I said, I don't watch what's his name? Matan. I don't watch him like regularly. I'm not like subscribed or anything. I don't really watch like full episodes, but when clips come up and I'm like, oh, he's talking to this dude, he's talking to this person, and there are always people I don't like he makes me laugh. And I think it's a smart it is smart for the kid, better than Mr. Bean. Yeah, 100%, bro. 100% for like modern content creators, 100%, bro. This kid, he has like his own lane he carved out, and I think that's why I find it like genius, because he's like, he doesn't have to be like good at a video game. He doesn't have to have like, oh, we're fucking spending $3 million today for the Mr. Beast extravaganza challenge, blah 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 blah. Like he doesn't need all this production. He doesn't need fucking 19 other content creators to be like. He just has a fucking, like, literally, like, bed sheets. He has, like, bed sheets in, like, the corner of a basement, some fucking shitty tables, and, like, podcast mics you could get at Walmart for $50. And, just, like, you know what I mean? Like, the ingenuity of it and how it took off. And his age, along with, like, every other streamer his age, like, the content they make, like, I'm much more a fan of stuff like this than like fucking Kai Cenat or whatever the fuck, you know.
I'm hoping for.
Yeah, well, that's your decision. But for me, I'll educate my children on what I do, the reasons why I do it, and that it is enjoyable. So I think they will support it.
And yeah, right. So what do you think happens when they go to school? And, you know, usually around that age anyways, kids are a little bit rebellious. So not only are they going to be rebellious, everybody else who they don't want to rebel against, who they think is cool, is going to be explaining to them that their mother is a
Yeah. Their mother is a whore.
But you go to school nowadays and you get picked on for certain hair colors, how much money your family has.
Yeah, but obviously you understand the difference between getting bullied for your mother being you and getting bullied for like a different hair color or
a different
something pretty meaningless. It's not like a 1-to-1 scale. It's not even 2-to-1 or 5-to-1.
For
With
sure.
you, it would be like 400,000 to 1.
But they also might get a lot of credit that their mum's Bonnie Blue.
Who do you think would give them credit for that? Like
I get nothing but praise from young people and old people when I'm out. So
what do you expect people to come up to you and confront you and like punch you?
Action Man? I don't know if I haven't. I might if I seen him, I might recognize him, but the name on itself doesn't matter. I don't really watch a lot of like streamers, to be real. Like I don't even like these days. I feel like I don't even have time to like watch content like that. Most of the shit I watch is like on stream with y'all. Like honestly, even the most like movies I've watched in the past couple months have been or like TV shows will be literally when we do it on stream and I break it down with y'all and shit. Like
for sure, possibly, or giving me hate, but in person I receive nothing but
I'll check 'em
people
out,
screaming, coming up for photos, giving me praise. So
And when you think these people come up for photos, what do you think they're doing? I mean, they're probably sending these photos to their friends and being like, look who I met. You think these people are genuine fans of you? They like you as a person?
not always. Sometimes they'll take a photo and then they'll go behind my back and talk nasty, but that's
But you think that's like an oddity. You know that, well, maybe you don't know this. The only people who would genuinely take a photo with you and be a fan of you would be legitimately insane people, right? Like actual either schizophrenic or people with such insane parasocial relationships that they become schizophrenic.
For sure, that's your opinion.
And speaking of parasocial relationships, the cast of Wicked. So I just thought that was funny and it's relevant, Bonnie Blue. But so I just typed in Action Man, right? I typed in Action Man in YouTube. This is the first thing that came up. 2000s commercial. So I want to watch this now. What the fuck? Action Man. What?
The greatest heroes of them all.
Dr. X is destroying the polar ice cap. But Polar Mission Action Man teams up with Blizzard, his fearsome wolf, and are hot on his trail. With electronic sound and flaring polar missile, Blizzard is unleashed. Man.
One of the greatest heroes of them all.
Action Man. Blizzard is high. He comes flying out of the polar ice caps. Oh, with the iron fist. He's like, not this time, Jarnagoon. Pew, pew.
Polar missile, Blizzard is unleashed. Man.
One of the greatest heroes of them all.
Runs the next down. Chill out, X. New Action Man, Polar Mission, and Blizzard.
New Action Man, Polar Man, and Blizzard. Available now. It's probably sold separately. Batteries not included. What the fuck, dog? Action Man. Oh, Action Man, like with a 7. Okay. Oh, is this the kid? Oh my god. What it's like buying heroin on O Block. Okay, so Act 7 Man. He looks like someone I went to school with, kind of. Action Man. Is that his theme song? Oh my god, this is the kid from a homeless drug addict in 2016 to a stream kick partner. Oh, I could definitely see you watching this kid. Gets into a fight. Let's see. The degenerate life of Action Man. What the hell? Let's see. Best moments. There we go. Best videos with Kevin in them. Who the fuck is Kevin? Best moments of Action Tour. I don't know what that is.
AC.
What? I don't want to do this for you.
You trolling?
Are you trolling?
Because I'm
not getting. I'm done.
Are you trolling?
Where are we?
Are you trolling? Dude, it was an accident. I was looking at them. I know, Mike.
Mike wasn't black when he got slapped.
He's playing his card. Mike! No, Mike. Dude, he's so drunk, dude.
Mike. You're laying down next to some drunken dude. Oh my god. It's funny. I was just thinking yesterday about how, because there was snow on the ground. I was like, oh fuck. I was like, yo, we got to do another live in person unscripted episode. I was like, it's been a minute. You know, with the winter, we definitely got to make sure we pick the right day too. So there's people about. But
No, Mike. Dude, he's so drunk, dude. Mike. Jimmy, just stop.
I mean, that is how you get stabbed, by the way. Is this New Orleans? Where they at?
No, chill. We're good.
No, it's not.
We're good. Chill. All right, guys, everything's happening so fast.
Imagine you just get recognized walking on the street like that. Oh shit, it's Action Man. Your girl starts dancing up on fucking the dude from White Boys. Your girl's choosing. Yeah, you better sip on that fucking bong drink, dog. Sit back on your silly straw flask, buddy. Your beaker of alcohol, because your woman just got a stolen.
This city's awesome, dude.
This is awesome. Well, yeah, he fucking sound like Seth Rogen. He's like, no, the city's awesome, dude. Let's hope that was his sister and not that kid's girlfriend.
Man, don't get kicked out. This is the only other place. I can't get out. I'm sorry. Okay.
I mean, literally everywhere you go, you wear kick shirts. Let's see what we got here.
What the fuck? No, you joking, right?
Look how quick that fucking chat goes by. Jesus.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. What the fuck? This gotta be a joke.
Actually, fuck.
Trolling.
And they want to see you.
What do you want to see?
So guys, let's do something that could go viral. Get outside the box.
You know what? I don't know what to do. Shush.
Is this Wave and Dave? It's like, okay, I lost. So you got what you wanted because I lost the bet. I'm a howl at the moon. What the fuck?
Go viral. Get outside the box.
You know what? I don't know what to do. Should I show my boobies?
Bro. Okay, C-Bot. Okay, Z-Bot.
Nice night.
Okay, thank you, sir.
He's the one saying you're mad. All right, okay, for sure. I'm not mad either.
Okay, he's hanging out with Kai, the hitchhiker, I guess. All right. I'm trying to find, moments where he's buying dope with the hood apparently. Buys drugs on shit.
I see the money. How much? I have cash out. Send me 30. I got you 8. Can I see the 8 before I buy? Of course you can, sir.
Don't worry, I ain't showing no transaction. Just y'all's faces.
Bro, I'll give you a dub for this. Give me a dub for that? I'll give you a dub. Come on. All right. Yo, give. I see the money.
That's weed, dog. What the fuck? Oh, yeah. All right, so that's Action Man, apparently. Yeah. How about the most unhinged couple on the internet? Let's check this out. What do we got?
Yeah, it was Dad and
I don't make the rules. That's what she said first.
And unfortunately, this wasn't the first time they're involved in some controversy. Like also when Isabella's interviewing John Zerka, who, if you're not familiar with, is known for being a degenerate creep. Her husband half jokingly offered their daughter to him.
They throw their best stuff to him. By the way, my husband's texting me, and he said that he wanted me to tell you that we will have our daughter ready for you as a virgin.
What the fuck? You got crazy, dude.
So then they got some backlash for it and addressed it on Sneeko's stream. And at first they're like, it's a joke, it's a joke. But then her husband starts to kind of justify it by saying it's just like an arranged marriage and that's always been a thing. And they're going to make sure that they choose who their daughter's going to marry.
Nobody understands. Zerka's all depressed and he's sad boy, come down off the coke. And he's all, yeah, no, I'm not going to marry a girl. I'm so sad.
They're all whores.
They're all whores, whatever. I text her, I say, hey, tell him we're raising a daughter that will have an arranged marriage and she'll be pure, she'll be a virgin. This is how shit was run for eternity. Arranged marriages. Oh, you're gonna choose who you marry? You're fucking stupid. No, we choose who you marry.
By the way, it was still a joke. And our daughter is going to be pure until she's married because she's not going to be raised as a whore like every other girl in our society.
And it's crazy because these two will do all this degenerate shit with their kid and then act like they're setting the standard for how to be responsible parents. You know, it's like their kid is just some kind of experiment to them. Like also, of course, Isabella's going to be homeschooling her. And she said she's just going to be focused on training her to be a good submissive wife one day.
Fortunately, it's a girl, so she won't, but she'll be submitting to a husband.
It's a girl. Okay, a girl, you got to reset. You got to redo this.
Yeah, I know. She's not going to be a leader, but my husband and I are like making sure that we are training her literally to be a perfect wife. Like that's what we're training our daughter to. No, she won't. She's getting homeschooled by me.
Oh, the whole 18?
Yeah, she's not going to school ever.
You guys are 100% dead set homeschooling?
Yes, dead set homeschooling. Yeah, my husband made that decision. Well, she's a woman though. She doesn't need to be rich. We're just going to be training her to be.
All right. Okay, pick me. I can't with this clowns. All right, let's check this out. This is main character syndrome is very real and it's spreading. Let's check some of this out.
I'm not. I'm not even touching your hair, bitch.
I'm not even touching you. I mean, I think the Ed Hardy hat gave it away off rip. And I like how this chick is just like, staring out the window.
I'm not. I'm not even touching your hair, bitch.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
What? Okay, so main character syndrome.
About problems that they have in their life, and I try to point them in the right direction.
That's not a lawyer, that's a therapist.
Wow.
So as a lawyer, what makes you more qualified to provide like better advice than the average person?
Law school.
Huh?
Law school?
Okay, so like how? Like what about law school?
Like how?
I mean, like it's a.
What about it? Like, what about law school makes you more knowledgeable about the law than like someone who like didn't go to law school? Huh? Bitch, what? So why would you know more than the average fucking retard? He's like, cause I'm a lawyer. I know, but why? What about it?
To provide like better advice than the average person.
Law school.
Huh?
Law school?
Okay, so like how? Like what about law school?
I mean, like that's a really lot of questions. Like asking an engineer, what makes you better at being an engineer than just someone off the street that went to
what if you
high
ask the
school?
lawyer like an emotional question? Does law school make you?
What if you asked a lawyer like an emotional question? Okay. How is that pertaining to the law? Fucking just because I run on emotions. So like, what about an emotional question?
Like more qualified to answer that kind of question.
That's not what we do. These are legal questions. We
You
let.
said they come from problems. You didn't clarify. You said legal problems. I'm a lawyer.
So I mean, I don't mean to be rude, right? But it's kind of implied that if you're asking a lawyer, you're asking them a legal question. You don't call your podiatrist and ask them about your taxes, do you?
No, I just asked you. I was like, "What do you do?" You said, "Answer people's questions with problems." So that's
Correct. Most people have like problems. They don't know where to start. So I don't need to specify legal problems. It's implied with the word lawyer.
I think I'm going to end up taking the lawyer's side on this one, even though this is a really stupid and pointless argument. I don't even know what this lady was trying to get out of this conversation in general. Like, if there's a sign.
She wasn't trying to get anything. She was looking for an interaction to be combative. Okay.
and that says ask a lawyer, it usually means that you should ask him about legal problems you're having, not just problems in general. I think everybody kind of gets that. Obviously, you would go to a therapist for general problems, but I don't even know why she mentioned that. Clearly, this lawyer is just trying to get some business by sitting down and answering questions about the legal system and stuff, which is honestly pretty cool. So kudos to this guy. And as for the lady, she just comes off really annoying. Next up, TikTok.
She's a Bonnie Blue, if I ever heard one.
Natalie.
Like, what about having a law degree would make you more qualified to answer questions?
Reynolds crying and shouting outside of TikTok headquarters because she wants her account unbanned. Jeez, tough luck, huh? Apparently, this girl is kind of known for faking skits for attention online, so I'm not sure if this is legit. It's probably like staged and coordinated for attention. So this would be a lot funnier if it was real, but unfortunately, it's probably not.
They have a whole dead ass flash mob. Like, what is happening here?
Now, you might be wondering, what's wrong with this clip? It just looks like a bunch of women and children singing together in the middle of the night. What's wrong with that? Kumbaya, right? Well, the context for this clip is that these are tourists walking around Greece during their quiet hours instead of respecting.
Bruh. Why? Americans, why? Why do you have to be so insufferable everywhere you go? Yeah, let's go to another country and fuck their fucking rules and policies. Fuck their quiet hours. Let's walk down the street and sing in unison and have a fucking flash mob because we're Americans.
Greece is
fucking entitled losers.
Quiet hours. These ladies were just like, nope, we're gonna march and sing. Now, there is a chance that these people didn't know about.
And not even a good song either. Mamma Mia! And it's not like they're a choir where they're like, you know, they're singing harmonies and everything. Nope, they're just all fucking out of pitch and everything and singing the worst fucking musical ever.
At the quiet hours in Greece as they were marching and singing. So I won't be too harsh on them. But like, could you imagine being one of the residents that has to wake up to this shit? You just hear a bunch of women screaming Mamma Mia lyrics from.
I'm throwing a bowling ball off my balcony here. This balcony right here, that looks like where they shot season 2 of Your Honor. I'm throwing a bowling ball off on top of one of these bitches' melons.
Down below. Imagine in this clip, you just hear somebody shout back down like, yo, shut up. Someone in the comments of this video said they do this crap in their own country as well. As anyone that lives within earshot of bars/clubs already knows too well. You know, I can't even hate. They're just out having a good time, screaming lyrics. It just probably wasn't the right time or place.
Stay there. Don't touch her. No. No, this is where her asshole is. Do not touch her. Look at her. No. Shut the fuck up.
This is where her asshole is. What?
Don't fucking touch me. Step back.
I never understand when you see clips of people on an airplane and they're clearly like inebriated. Like, how? They don't even give you that much alcohol on a flight, do they? Like, I thought they like cut you off and shit.
Let go for him. You cannot do that. Let go.
Does this lady think she's in an action movie or something?
Literally, she's just smiling. She's dead ass smiling. She's like, she thinks she's Jason Statham. She's like, I'm the flight attendant. I'm the beekeeper. I work here. I'm the Ed Hardy. I'm Mrs. Hardy. What the fuck, dog? I will not let go.
You're like, what is
I'm the pilot. I'm the co-pilot.
is she doing? Let go of her hair.
Let go for her.
I'm
not. Andre, I'm not even touching your hair, bitch.
You need to let go right now.
You need those 911.
You need to let go.
911.
You need to let go right now.
You need to let go. You need to let go right now.
This lady is clearly insane and manic. And I'm surprised that the girl who's having her hair pulled isn't swinging back. She has the patience of a saint.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't want to sit next to a fucking fat lady.
Let go over here.
Sorry, I don't want to sit next to a fucking fat lady.
Go over here.
You guys are already past the point of no return. You're already past the point of no return.
She says you guys have already passed the point of no return, as if they've done anything in this situation other
You guys passed the point of no return already.
than try to calm her down. She is the only aggressor in this video from what it looks like. And it just goes to show how main characters sometimes will just never back down, no matter how wrong or absurd they're acting. Also, it's so clear that this lady only cares about herself, because these people on this plane, these poor people are just waiting to take off, and they have to just deal with this shit before they can actually lift the plane off. I would be frustrated if I was on this flight, but I'd be even more frustrated if I was the lady who's having her hair pulled. Like, damn.
I'd be throwing bows. Throwing bows.
Damn, that shit looks like it hurts.
Win a trip for 4 to Hawaii and 5,000.
Okay. I might wrap it up in a minute. You know, it's been about 3 hours, so maybe we'll go live later. But I kind of covered all
The Prime Storage Store and Store Sweepstakes. Now through
a Jet 2 holiday.
Let's go for hair, miss. Y'all see me. You know what's going on. It just started.
Y'all see me. Y'all know what's going on. I'm pretty sure everyone's confused. I don't think anyone knows what's going on, actually. We see you. You're right about that part. We do see you. We just don't know what's happening.
Put me on the ground. Put me on the ground.
Damn, I think she just wants to get thrown around a little bit. She's like, put me on the ground. Put me on. She's literally assuming the position, turned over, and she's like, put me on the ground already, pussy, sissy. Look, and then she's smiling. Yo, she wants it. She likes it rough, I think.
Look at this fat lady. Look at this fat ass bitch. She can't even look. You can't even see her stomach. It's
Look at this fat ass bitch. Look at it. You can't even see your stomach. If she's fat, wouldn't you be? Look at this fat ass bitch. You can't even see your stomach. Okay.
horrible. Look at her outfit. Look at this fat ass bitch.
Look at her fucking outfit. It's terrible. She's the fucking fashion police. You're wearing a fucking Ed Hardy hat. Like it's 2003. Okay? What the fuck are you talking about?
Look, you can't even see her stomach. It's horrible. Look at her outfit. Look at this fat ass bitch.
This fat ass bitch
Hilarious.
outfit.
You can't even show your mouth because you're embarrassed.
Wow.
You can't even see it because you're embarrassed.
I think the only person that should be embarrassed in this situation is definitely the lady.
I don't understand how you could be being arrested on an airplane holding a red Ed Hardy hat and telling someone else how they're embarrassed is insane.
Being handcuffed on a plane and pulling other people's hair at the big age of 30. Are we kidding?
Shut the fuck up.
Who's the line?
Sorry, I can't hear you. I can't hear you, ugly ass fucking dude. Who's never gonna lay it again?
Boom, roasted.
Ugly ass dudes never getting laid again, if ever have in the first place. Presumed virgin.
Okay, I'm sorry, black guy.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry, black guy. What the like? Oh, her insults are just like, she's like, just reach for whatever's the first thing. Like, she turns like a lady with red hair. She's like, oh, okay, red-haired Susan. It's like, what? Yeah, okay, black guy. Okay, fat lady. Like, what?
My boyfriend's black, so shut the fuck up.
My boyfriend's black. She caught herself immediately because she went, yeah, okay, black guy. And then before anyone responded, she went, my boyfriend's black, actually. So that statement I just said is okay. So before you can even prejudge, before you can get a word about it and judge me about how that's racist, I actually have a black boyfriend. So don't even think about it. Don't even think about it.
Okay, I'm sorry, black guy. My boyfriend's black, so shut the fuck up. My boyfriend's
black, so shut the fuck up. No one even had time to process what you said, but she processed it and was like, oh, fuck, I shouldn't have said that. So she goes, yeah, okay, black guy, my boyfriend's black, so shut the fuck up. What?
Okay, I'm sorry, black guy. My boyfriend's black, so shut the fuck up. My boyfriend's fucking a black guy. My boyfriend's a black. My boyfriend's black. My boyfriend's a fucking black.
Then my boyfriend's a black. My boyfriend's black, so, and he's a black.
Guy.
How many drinks do you think this lady downed before this situation took place? I'm willing to bet like she had at least 4 drinks. And those plane drinks are strong, bro. They get you doubled up on most alcoholic drinks on planes. They do not mess around. I wouldn't be surprised if this lady had like 4 rum and cokes and then went and did all this. But even if that is the case, you can't really blame the alcohol in this. I firmly believe that alcohol just amplifies what you're already feeling. And I do believe that drunk words are sober thoughts. I don't know if y'all have heard that quote before, but I believe it.
You're joking.
You're joking.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, bro.
Shut the fuck up.
Bro, you guys suck. She literally attempted 3 spits before they even like intervened and tried to turn her head. This is the worst security I've ever seen.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
This might be the perfect video to exemplify main character syndrome. I don't think I've ever seen a bigger main character in my life. It took 2 whole minutes to detach her arm from the other lady. Like, and of course, her last words were,
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
well, she won't be flying anymore.
Oppan Gangnam Style.
This is so funny. He's playing.
Is this dude like in Korea and he's just fucking, bro? I'm telling you right now, someone does this on a train card I'm on, I'm getting up and kicking their fucking speaker over.
Gangnam Style in Asia, and that's funny because, like, you know, the guy that makes
they're Asian, get it? Edge your face is really weird.
Gangnam Style is like Asian.
Get it? Cause they're Asian. This bitch is dog stuff. Oh, fuck. Make sure you donate. Make sure you donate if you want your chats read aloud.
Notice how this man can't even dance properly. This dude is flailing his arms and legs around like an 8-year-old who accidentally sipped too much of his dad's Bud Light.
Like, hey, lady, you're in my lane. This dude's been a lot nicer about it than I would have been. I'd be like, hey, fucko. Hey, fucko. You're in my lane. Like, literally, the term stay in your lane was invented for said scenarios. Look at this. No situational awareness. She's like, I need to get the perfect zoom on his roll here. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Jesus.
Hey, W patience from this guy. He had to wait a whole 30 seconds for this lady to move. Also, how do you just stand in the other bowler's lane without realizing they're there? Like, there's no way she didn't see him right here. But she does not give.
I don't know how people get. Yeah, right. This is like, bro, your peripherals. There's no way you did not see. Like, there's a field of vision we all have. Okay, like, there's no way you didn't fucking notice this dude. She's just I'm sorry, me filming my kids is more important than you having to wait to bowl.
She does not care that she is in this guy's way.
No.
She just wants to get her precious baby throwing his first bowling ball.
At least ask, like, bro, I get it. Like, okay, trying to get a cute moment of the kid. Just ask. I'm not gonna be a dick about it. Like, yeah, okay. And even with asking, you don't take up that much time. Okay, I'm not trying to take up too much of your time. I know you're trying to get your bowling grind on, and that's fine.
You are crazy.
You are crazy.
If you're a producer who hates AI, this plugin might change your mind. This is reimagining co-producer. You can
tap
them on the shoulder.
Tap him on the shoulder. Some guy's just snorkeling. The man's completely disrespectful response.
I suggest you get back on the boat. I'm sorry. I don't. We can help you. Yeah, I don't want to do that. You either come up or we find you. Catch me to go up this. Okay, then we're going to find you. And we're going to make sure you don't.
You're not gonna find nothing. You gotta come catch me. Catch me if you can.
Don't come back to Thailand. Oh, big Punjabi! Can you stop doing that?
This queer guy, you can tell by the angle of the wrist. He's like, "Can you just stop, bro?" Thailand, what are we doing? You got a fucking Thai lady boy dressed up in camo. Like, can you just not? And some old white Russian dude's like, "Fucking I snorkel. I will snorkel whenever the fuck I feel like a snorkeling."
No, ce la faccio! No!
No! No!
Siete pazzi!
Oh yeah, they're crazy. They're crazy.
Siete pazzi! You are crazy!
You are crazy! You are crazy!
Yeah!
Yeah! Is he all right?
Siete pazzi! Io pago per loro!
Vadano muro! A Punjabi! A Pisrio Mario!
I pay for your...
I pay for your... And he couldn't think of it because he's like, he's not from there, so he couldn't say taxes because he's not paying. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, what do I pay? What do I pay? I'm a tourist. I'm funding your shithole country. But a calculation was prompted. could not compute. Could not compute. You might as well just turn into the lady from the one before. Like, okay, you fucking Asian man. That's what he should have said. Okay, Thai guy.
Shit. To complain is he's got toddler.
Fucking insane. All right, who else we got? What the funk?
That is just embarrassing. Bro does not count his blessings. Okay, so this is just the most obvious OnlyFans ad ever. I'm just going to move on from this one.
Copyrighted music. Hey, hey, copyrighted music.
Copyrighted music. Hey, hey, copyrighted music. Hey, 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 copyrighted music. Copyrighted music. Hey, 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 hey. Is this dude auditioning for the next Smallville?
You know I gotta use that copyrighted music. Hey, hey, you know copyrighted music.
Copyrighted.
Copyrighted music. Hey, hey, copyrighted music.
Hey,
you know I gotta use that copyrighted music.
Hey,
copyrighted music.
This man is starving for attention. He is about to die from starvation if he does not see at least one person turn around and look back at him. On the surface, this shit might look badass to a 3-year-old, but to everyone else, like, what are you doing?
Oh my god. He's like, hold on. Let me flip my hair. His name is definitely Skylar.
Bro, where are you at? Where is he?
Albert Murdoch. Yeah, that's fine. Please proceed immediately. Take all the video you want to. You're now ready for releasing immediate departure phone call.
Kevin Randleman.
Before I let this play out, I'm going to assume that this person who's recording was being harassed by this old guy and that's why he started recording. So yeah, let's see how this develops.
Can't really assume.
You're a funny guy. No, I'm not a funny guy.
This 83-year-old decomposing fossil just got offended because he was called a funny guy. You hate to see it.
If we weren't in an airport, I'd fucking kill you. Yeah.
And now,
If we weren't in an airport, I would have you fucking murdered by the mob. I would call my brother-in-law, Edward Stefliato, and come down here, stick a butcher knife in your throat, chop you up into bits, and throw you in the fucking Thai Ocean. Okay? Where that dude was just they'd have to hire a Russian dude to go snorkeling to find you. Kevin randomly, he really did look like that.
he's just full on threatening to kill the guy recording.
Oh my
wow. Does he not realize he's being recorded? This is evidence
Fucking Melvin Gillard.
of a crime.
Ma'am. Yo, this man just spared my life. And I got it on video, dumbass.
He's not even taking him serious.
Nah, I mean, how could you? It reminds me of, like, the Bagel Boss. Women say it to me all the time. They say all the time. They said, you're fucking short. No woman wants to date you. They say it on dating sites. On dating sites.
Threatening my life. He said he's gonna kill me if he wasn't in the airport. He literally just said that. I have it on camera right now. Go back to the end. Literally said he would kill me. He literally said
Oh, he said go back to the end of the line. That's not what I thought he was gonna say. Thought he was gonna say he needs to go back to a certain country where he came from.
So I don't know what's going on. He said he'll kill me. I'm scared for my life right now.
I'm scared for my life right now. All right, now you're capping, dog. You ain't scared for your fucking life. Stop it.
He said he would kill me. I have it on video right now. I have it on video right now. Yeah, he jumped in the line.
The old man says how this other guy just jumped in line. So I guess that warranted the old man to threaten this young guy's life. I don't get it. This is beyond unhinged. Some people are just flat out fucking crazy. But props to the guy recording for not taking this dumbass serious.
I mean, I have a different interpretation. I think he was kind of a clown for going and complaining to the fucking people that work there. He just threatened my life, and I like, come on, really? You took that old man seriously? What are we doing?
Right, can I just say, yeah? Imagine you're in hospital with suspected sepsis, and you've got a couple right opposite you who won't stop staring. I'm aware that the tattoos, the face tattoos, are a shock to some people, or the lips, whatever, the hair, I don't know. But please have some respect because we're in a hospital. I don't mind if you stare, but to continuously stare me out.
I don't mind if you stare. I mean, isn't that what you did this for? I mean, come on. You're a walking fucking GTA 5 character.
Oh. Well, I'm sitting here feeling like I'm dying. I might look well, but I'm really not.
You might really like, man, why does she sound exactly like Bonnie Blue? You're a bona fide Bonnie Blue butter. She's butters. Absolute butters.
I can't believe it.
So I guess this lady is questioning why people are staring at her in public. You can't make this shit up, bro.
Just a girl with a leg sleeve existing. Hold on, ready? Just a person with a sleeve existing. Hold on, let me film it. Make sure I film it. Just existing out here. Just existing. Don't know why everyone's staring. I'm just existing. Just existing with my leg up. Don't know why people are watching. Are you fucking kidding me?
So I guess this person thinks that her having a leg tattoo makes other people uncomfortable. When if you look at the people walking by, I don't think a single one turned around or showed visible disgust or uncomfort. Yeah, I don't know if anyone cares, lady. You have.
Oh my god, that's her avatar in the corner, bro.
A tattoo, and I don't know if anyone cares.
When a chick is that like fucking muscular, and then she's literally taking videos of herself. First of all, you can see. I don't know if you can see tongue out in the picture. Typical glasses combo. She got muscular boobs. Ew.
when a chick's boobs poke out this way more than they are rounded because they're muscular. Disgusting. And also, yeah, you got a fucking leg sleeve tat to film yourself with your fucking leg up in the air. It's like, might as well be fucking doing a headstand, putting your fucking leg behind your head. I don't know why people are watching. I don't know why people are looking at me. I'm just you're a fucking imbecile. Okay? You're an imbecile. No one even looked at you. No one even looked at you twice. You're a lunatic. Move along.
Lady, you have a tattoo and it actually looks pretty all right. I don't know, call me crazy, but I don't think anyone has a problem with this. I think more people would be visibly uncomfortable if they saw this lady in public, not for this lady. Anyways, I think that's enough main.
Yeah, that's enough. That's enough for me too. 10 p.m. All right, it's a good 3 hours. So appreciate you all for stopping by. If you didn't hit the like, if you didn't see from the beginning, you can run it back. Definitely comment when it's over. If you wouldn't mind, if you're watching on the playback, definitely like, comment, all that good shiznits, gets goals. We'll be back with some more, definitely. I wasn't even planning on being live this long. I only had a couple of things I was going to cover. I was still like tired waking up. But, you know, sometimes nonsense just gives me the energy. Feed off your souls like Ariana Grande on the set of Wicked. It just gives I steal your life force. Okay. The more viewers I get, the stronger I become. I'm stealing your life force. I'm just playing. Now, salute though. Yeah, I appreciate everyone who pulled up. Sometimes when it's maybe I'll start doing the early morning live because I was like doing the late ones, but it's like normally not that many people are up that late. But I've been working overnight, so I don't even get home from work till like 5:36. So maybe I'll start going live. It does seem the early morning lives are that's when I'm on YouTube and I look, it's like everyone's live at that time, and it's like a bunch of people watching. So maybe that's the time to go live for real. But yeah, we'll spin the block, we'll spin the chair. What else is there? Contention. Sunday we might start at 6-ish because I do have to work at 9 next Sunday. But yeah, we'll probably start at 6 for Sunday. It's gonna be dope. And yeah, we got there's plenty of shit we could do. I do want to there's the black white show, definitely. So we're on episode 4. We can, and surprisingly, the last episode didn't get hit with the copyright. It's still up, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, we could do more black white. I do want to get the after school specials. I have a specific one picked out. The cautionary tale about smoking reefer. A cautionary tale about what happens when you start smoking weed in high school. Oh, fucking hilarious. So we're gonna watch that. If we get any updates on any of these stories, any of these fools don't back out. Yeah, no, bro. I mean, we'll definitely, yeah, we'll still gonna put on. We'll still put on either way. I know. I think more people are looking forward to us battling for real. At least like this community type of shit. But yeah, let's hope not. Let's hope these fucking retards don't back out. I know. I just seen the thing you were. Not for real. I really don't care either, bro. I really don't care. Like at this point, like, yeah, honestly, like I know it's like, you know, it's cool, it's fun to like, you know, and people troll, like, oh Pablo, but like, at the end of the day, everyone knows like, I love this shit. I have love for the culture and shit, and it's like, I'm always gonna show up. I'm always gonna put on. And yeah, when it's like a lot of the people around like don't give a fuck and they just like don't show up and cards are shitty or you know, stuff like that. It's like you don't have to love everything I do and shit or be like a super fan, but at least be like, we appreciate that you show up and you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. You know, because bro, trust me, it's like there's so many fucking times that I've like, I feel like it's every time I really like lock in. I fucking write my heart out. I start memorizing it like weeks out ahead of time. Those are the times every time that it's like, am I cool? Listen, I feel like where I'm at right now, I feel like I've earned the reciprocity or whatever the fuck word you want to say. I feel like I've enough like credit, like if say it's like a credit card, right? I feel like I've built up the credit to where it wouldn't be necessarily for like me, right? See, I wouldn't even have to say that. Like, I feel like my credit card, like I've earned the credit, I feel like, but I'm not mad at the idea. I think I was even saying that like a year ago. We were talking about that a year ago, like deposits, like, but I mean, honestly, if it would help with other people, like to get other people to do it, I'm not even like mad at it. Like if I'm like, okay, I'll put a 50 down or whatever to save your spot and you'll get it back when you show up. Like, I'm not mad at that at all. I think that is something we need to start implementing for just people that are questionable. If you've been shaky in the past, I think it should be a must. I think if you're like newer and we're like kind of taking a chance on you, like, yeah, like nothing big. Yeah, no, like exactly. It's like it's not. But I was thinking of it too. I'm like, but some of these people, I don't know if they have it. Like, I mean, I'm not trying to like shit on people. Like, I don't know, but just nothing crazy. But to me, that just shows like you're like invested. You're not just gonna be like, oh, whatever, like bullshit it, not write it. Maybe the day before I'd be like, oh, whatever, and just like not show it. Like, if you're taking money out of your own pocket to be like, no, I'm showing up, I'm getting that back because I'm showing the fuck up. Like, it just shows that you're like invested in it for real. So I'm not opposed to that at all. Literally, we were talking about that like a year ago, I think, when the dinero shit first happened. And I was going off on it. I think me and Adept and shit, we were like talking about it publicly, like what's a solution for no shows. And we were even saying like, is it deposits? Like, are we gonna have to start doing something? And I think we were even like discussing that before. So I'm definitely not opposed to that. Like I said, I feel like for people like me, I feel like I've like got to a point where it's like, I've earned the credit to where like I don't think people would even like expect it from me, but I'm not even mad at it, to be honest. Like an agreed and a payment from the artist would get their deposit when it's right. Exactly. Yeah, honestly, I'm not. I think there does have to be certain things we start implementing. The dinero rule for real. I mean, it sucks, but I do feel like there's certain things we got to start implementing just for like if we want it to be more like, I hate using the word professional because it's not like the leagues aren't like doing their job and trying to elevate it to like the presentation and shit is professional. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I'm trying to think of like the word to use there because I don't even like saying like, oh, get it more professional. It's just to get the battlers. Like some of the battlers need to treat it more like because bro, I'm telling you right now, when I'm watching, there's nothing that annoys me more when I'm watching a battle than when someone in the fucking battle says like, oh, who cares? This is just a virtual battle. Oh, I'm doing this from my home. Like that shit fucking irks me. And there's nothing that like makes me go like, ew, and wants to like immediately deduct points from your round more than when you say that mid round. Like, oh, who cares? I didn't prep for this. This is just a virtual. Like, it's like, what the fuck? Like, to me, it's like the Goods effect, where like even Goods would even do that like in big battles. He's battling Rowan on KOTD, and he's like holding his fucking drink, and he's like, I just took this for the check. I didn't even write for this. And it's like, the sad thing is, you did write, and you wrote that. You wrote that I didn't even prep, and I didn't even write for it. It's like, it's fucking silly. I don't know. I don't get it, but I mean, all we can do is, you know, do the best we can do, you know. and as long as we, you know, move a certain way, like we got 2-time versus. Yeah, I shouldn't. I can't stand that. Yeah, I even said that. Like, we gotta stop. We gotta stop with the we got blank versus blank. I didn't even get paid for this, right? Like that dumb shit. I can't stand that fucking those openings, bro. I think I even said that versus Trey. I was like, you are such an uncreative person. Your tombstone won't be engraved in cursive with the phrase "We got Trado versus," like, because it's like the fucking most generic opening ever. I fucking hate that shit, bro. But all right, yeah, I'm gonna dip on out of here. But yeah, contention this Sunday. New Wave the 19th. Yeah, we got some dope shit coming up. So, and especially with the new year and some of these cards, like I do got a good feeling about you know, where virtual's heading and shit. So if we can yeah, we might have to, you know, snip a little bit of the dead weight. We are getting some, you know, clips making his return. That's dope. You know, we are I feel like we're heading in a good direction at least. And you know, some of the people, like, there can exist like multiple leagues and shit, and it's like healthy competition, but at the same time, if we're all on the same page of like pushing the shit forward, I think that's actually beneficial to everyone, for real, because yeah, it just makes it doper. It makes like everyone want to do better. It's like yeah, it's just more creative. I feel like it's like that in a lot of shit. More creative minds. Like, I feel like URL was almost like at its best when KOTD was like doing their best too. You know, when you have like two leagues that are both like doing shit at a high level, and it's like you want to, like, you know, you don't want to like pale and not that you like comparing yourself to that, but it's like you don't want to be looked at as like, oh wow, they're like look so much more professional and their shit is like, and like compared to that, you know what I mean? So I think yeah, I think we got some dope battles coming up. I'm excited. I'm having fun. I'm having a lot of fun actually, which I'm glad, because when the Greg battle, with that not happening, that did take a lot of the motivation away. I'm not gonna lie, because I was like really locking in, and like we're saying with the no-show stuff, like that was a real killer to some of my motivation. I completely even like stopped writing for Innovate for a couple weeks too, because I was like, oh my god, and then I had to like force myself to get back into it, and I didn't even really start writing for Yo-Yo till like maybe earlier this week. Like, I mean, I thought of shit, but not like seriously like writing it. But I finally was able to like get back in that zone, and yeah, I'm having fun with it, and I think that's the main thing too. Like, if these people, if we don't know the motive, like the motives behind why people are even doing battles in the first place and shit, and it's like, if they don't care, just like they're not, you know, I think that's a big thing, is you can kind of always tell like why people are doing shit, you know. So, but I appreciate y'all for stopping by. Like I said, we'll definitely we'll be going live more. I definitely plan on hitting live more and putting up more content. But yeah, have a good day. If I don't see you again to the December 19th, yeah, for the me and Yo-Yo's December 19th contention, we did have to reschedule, unfortunately. And that's another thing I wasn't even going to speak on, but yeah, I'm glad Brick Street did speak on it, because we're the type of people, like, even though we knew that like we might get shit for it, like, I mean, mainly social, I was like, people are going to say it's you and you're trying to like, and we were fine with that. Like, as league owners, we're like, unless he wants to speak on it, like, we weren't publicly gonna say it was like, oh, it was this person that needed the reschedule and shit. I did see Sigma saying, he's like, oh, he didn't even hit me up. Listen, I was supposed to hit up Sigma and let him know about the reschedule. I passed out. I told him that. I was like, yo, my bad. I was supposed to hit you up. I forgot. And he said it was cool. So I don't know why he was saying to whoever. He's like, oh, social didn't even tell me, like, or whatever. Because it's like, bro, I talked to you and I told you. You know, so I don't know, whatever. That's their own thing they have going on. I don't fucking know. I don't understand it. I'm trying to stay out of it. But anything y'all do, you're gonna get shit. I mean, it is what it is. But I mean, I'm cool with it at this point. Like, it is what it is, you know. I appreciate all the supporters, all the people that watch, and like, and the people still watch. So it's like, whatever. Dog. Any type of typing in the chat is just still engagement. If you didn't see the last episode of Unscripted, was fucking amazing. It started like the first like 3-ish minutes. It started a little slow because we were, you know, it had been a minute, and I was just waking up from a nap. But I'm telling you, right around like the 4-minute mark, the rest of that Unscripted episode is fucking amazing, brilliant. So definitely go watch that if you haven't. And yeah, and I got more songs. We got more songs to put out, the battles and all kinds of. So yeah, we got all kinds of dope shit on the way. I appreciate y'all, and yeah, stay blessed, and we'll see you next time. Okay, see you later. Still the champ. Still the GOAT. Still
gonna hear me when I die. Still. Pablo kill him for clout chasing. Matter of fact, Pablo had great. We fucked up clip and made that shit spin. What?
Who's for? Not a for right now, not a for everybody, not a for the moment, but a for lifer. Fuck is you talking about?
Fuck is you talking about? All right, we out of here. Peace.